Welcome to the stream. I don't even have my lights on, guys. This stream, we are going to be talking about yesterday's video. There we go. Now the lights are on. Where I talked about how I want to make some changes to this channel. And a lot of the changes are basically, just to sum it up, authenticity, right? I want to be more authentic. And I kind of want to elaborate a little bit more on that through this stream, because a lot of you guys might have questions, right? I want to open this up to discussion so that you guys can know what to expect, because changes are going to be happening. I don't think, yeah, the videos are going to be a lot different now. And that's like something I feel like to be looking forward to, but I'm also like understanding as well if you're cautious and you're like, oh, wait a minute, but I liked what you were doing before. That's completely valid as well. But yeah, we're gonna start by reacting to the video and the comments under the video too, because you guys said some such like heartwarming stuff, dude. I'm so thankful for your support with that video, so thank you so much. Let's see who's in the chat right now. We've got Bricktastic Ideas was here first. Welcome to this stream, dude. And Capped Lego Rex, welcome to the stream. Bing Bong, Lego Empire, Max, Darylito, Hayes, and Green Samurai. Welcome all of you guys. Welcome to the stream, dude. It's good to finally be streaming again. Like, I took a week off last week. I think it was because I was with family. But yeah, I already sound like more real in this stream because I'm like fully prepared, and also because I had a long day at work today, guys. So that's another reason why, is because I like literally just don't have a lot of energy. But yeah, Arc501st, welcome to the stream. Disconnected, welcome. Lewis, welcome as well. I left a message on IG. Yes, I saw that. I was going to reply, but then I didn't open it because I'm like, oh, I don't have time to reply right now because it was like late at night. And then I checked right before the stream, like, oh crap, I should reply to him. But yeah, yeah, just to let me know regarding yesterday's video. Yeah, I figured. So I did see that was there. I did not open it so I can remember to reply to it when I have time. So yeah, thank you for sending that message. I assume that it's gonna be good to reply to. Okay, so guys, we should just start by reacting to the video, just for context sake, and just so I can add some things that need to be kind of added to what I said, because I'm gonna be fully honest, guys. This video, it's a rare one take video, okay? Like I did videos on my second channel where I would press record and then stop record. It was unedited, right? But those would usually take more than like several takes, okay? It would probably take at least 5 takes per video. This, I was just ready to talk, and I just turned on the camera and I was like, yeah, let's talk about this. So, I think I said like majority of what I wanted to say, but I didn't elaborate on some things, which is why this stream is a thing. So I can elaborate a little bit more. So we're going to start watching this. And yeah, I'll keep an eye on the chat while we're watching this too. I've had some big convictions about my channel, and my kind of status in the Lego community currently that I really want to talk to you about. And this video, I've been wanting to make it for a long time, but I just really haven't had the courage to do it. And I think that's because I don't crave change. I would love for things to always remain the same. And you guys have really appreciated that I've been, consistent in my, I guess, style of videos that I've been doing for a while. And you guys have craved a very specific, like, kind of content that I've been making. And although I enjoy the fact that you are having fun from it, I don't think I am enjoying it as much as I could. And yeah, ultimately it was kind of like getting to the point where it was borderline people pleasing. because I was like, yeah, I like that these people are enjoying the videos, but did I enjoy it? No. Like, I'm glad that it made you guys happy, but I didn't like the sacrifices that came with it, and that kind of what I get to it in a little bit too, but it was, since I was not able to put in like as much time into the, like, since they were taking so freaking long because I was getting demotivated, I wasn't able to upload these videos as frequently as other YouTubers because it was burning me out like so constantly. And I feel like that's unfair to me, and that's also unfair to you guys because you are getting less high quality uploads versus now, like, if I feel passionate to make a video or make a bunch of different videos, I'm just gonna bam, 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 get them all out, right? And if I don't choose to upload, then I'm probably doing something else that's fun that you might be able to see. Maybe it's public on like I don't know, like TikTok or something. Like I just decide to make a bunch of TikTok videos, or start making like music or something. I don't know. Just whatever I feel like doing. So yeah. And I feel like I'm losing some authenticity with the current content that I'm making. It's really hard to stay authentic and really be myself when I'm making highly produced videos. The only person that I really know is actually good at that is Ryan Trahan, because he has a team.
The GOAT.
He has a team doing every single aspect of the process. I'm one person, so I can't really do that as well as a whole team can. So it's really draining for me to make the type of videos that I'm currently making on this channel, which is like the highly produced videos. So I guess another thing is, if you're still craving the highly produced videos, like, there's plenty of options out there. I don't think there's as many options for like the raw, like, why do my eyes look like AI right now? What the heck? That's kind of weird. Anyway, weird freeze frame. This is not an AI video. This was actually me talking, but what was I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah, in terms of authentic YouTubers to watch, I don't think there's as many. Like, they're like especially since even the people who may seem more authentic, sometimes they're craving like to just rile up the whole community and just make controversy out of something. So they seem authentic, and maybe they are for the most part authentic, but then they're also just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this to tick people off. Maybe that'll happen to me. I don't know. I hope it doesn't. If that does happen, then it's probably just my actual opinion, because I remember making some tier lists back in the day, like a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know. Every single tier list that I've done has been kind of like one of my more controversial videos, and especially the one with the rating every single Lego Clone Trooper ever made. That one riled some people up, and that was actually my opinion. That's not the only thing that I'm going to talk about in this video. There's like a lot of reasons for, well, there's a lot of reasons for the changes that are going to happen. And the first thing is, I mean, you probably have always known that my upload schedule has been really bad. It's yes, sometimes sometimes he uploads once a month. Sometimes he uploads once every 3 months. Sometimes even every 4 or 5 months. And that used to be because of laziness. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. It used to be because, I didn't want to put the effort into stuff. I just wanted to reap all the benefits without actually doing anything. I think that's pretty relatable, but it's a pretty toxic habit that really needs to be removed from a lot of our lives, and I'm trying to remove that from my life. And I think that's another thing that I should like elaborate on, because if you're trying to do something, or if you're trying to make something happen, but you're not willing to put the effort into it, that's a pretty unhealthy situation. Like, I feel like you have to enjoy the process, or at least be okay with the process of something happening. Like, if you want to, I can't think of like an example right now, So I guess I'll just like say with YouTube, like if you want to be a big YouTuber, but you don't want to put in the effort into being a big YouTuber, like what are your real motives there, right? Like do you want to do it just for the fame, just because you think it's easy, or just because I don't know, you get like oodles of money if you're a famous YouTuber or something. Like all of those things, yeah, sure, they're nice in the short term, but in the long term, you have to also be willing to put in the effort as well consistently and enjoy the process. And there's probably a lot of YouTubers out there who don't enjoy that process of making videos, but they still do it because it makes them money, and they're just a slave to their own system that they created. And I'm like, I don't want that to be me, bro. I was like, I actually was like that for a while, like recently. So I'm glad that I woke up. Guys. I'm gonna do my own thing. Yeah, and if the views get lower, that's okay, right? As long as like it's not about the fame, it's not about the money. That's kind of what I started to realize. That's such a typical thing for YouTubers to say, but most of the time they don't even mean it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If there's a big YouTuber saying that, there's a chance that they mean it. But I think majority of the time they're just saying that so that people are like, oh, okay, yeah, he's totally humble, guys. But no, I mean, it's a very stereotypical thing to say, but I think like I actually believe that now. Let's see. Why are we watching yesterday's video? Because I want to elaborate more on some of the points that I made. Like, I could have made this into like maybe an hour-long video, but I didn't. Because I want to save the elaboration for stuff like streams like this, right? And then you guys can ask questions too, because I know you guys probably have a lot of questions about what I'm going to be doing as well. So you can ask that. Feel free to ask whatever questions you want to in the chat about like the future of my channel. I'll try my best to answer. Some things I might not know yet. I'm still processing, but I'll answer what I can. What is Arc 501 saying? Will you make a part 2 tier list? Oh, Clone Trooper. Okay, part 2 Clone Trooper tier list. Because missed some of the other like 2011 V-Wing and Bad Batch. Yeah, so a lot of those were missing, and I also could redo it because there's a lot of modern clones still to do that I didn't get in that video because that was before they came out. So that might be a cool one to do in the future, or I could do a bracket as well instead of a tier list. I'm starting to gravitate toward like I want to start with brackets, because I think brackets it's like this clone versus this clone. Which one's better? This one because this reason. And then everyone's gonna be like, no, it's the other one for this. It's like it's pretty fun. It's a fun little debate. Like, and by debate I'm like, dude, these are literally just Lego minifigures, so it's like it's pretty harmless debating too. It's really nice. I'm gonna do that tomorrow on Minifig Mindset. Actually, you know what? That's crazy that you brought that up, because yeah, the clone we are ranking, or not ranking, but like finding the best Lego Clone Trooper of all time tomorrow on Minifig Mindset, and we are actually going through every single Clone Trooper that Lego has ever made, and it's kind of like a tier list, but it's a bracket. Yeah, so it's crazy that you asked that actually. That's some crazy timing. Yesterday's video was hilarious. What was hilarious about it, bro? What the heck? I want to be a medium-sized YouTuber. Honestly, that is probably like the good sweet spot, because if you're too large, I feel like anxiety is super prevalent, right? Like you have too many eyes on you. You have too much money to know what to do with. Mid-size, you're not like overly famous. It's just like if you want to interact with people who know who you are, you can. But it's not forced in on you. Like Mr. Beast, for example, he can't go out in public. If he goes out in public, he's gonna get like tackled by a bunch of little kids just trying to take a picture with them. Yeah. It's not about the money, Spider-Man. Just be yourself and make content you want to make. Yeah, thank you, Disconnected. Yeah, that kind of is the genuine or general consensus with a lot of you guys, and I'm so thankful that you guys are okay with me making this change. Like, thank you for the support, guys. Are you more so changing video topics or like editing style and tone of the videos? So that's actually a good question as well. Oh, I should probably switch, like now we're kind of sidetracking, so let me just go here. So yeah, I'm gonna be changing both well, it's mainly gonna be just the editing, but that will also mean I'm gonna change up the topics as well, potentially. But there might be some overlap. There might be some just like flat out brand new types of videos that I start doing. Like, I could do some of the like, for example, I could modify the 100 Clone Troopers videos to be like not 100 of them, maybe just like 10, and I just like elaborate a little bit more, and I actually like take my time with that, and it's not as scripted, and it's, yeah. So I could modify those, or I could just do completely new things. Like, I was talking about the brackets. I haven't done a bracket before, like where it's like, what is the best whatever thing ever that Lego has made, and I go through all of the, I don't know, like TOT Star Wars has done that with like every single Lego UCS set. I won't do that because I don't really care about UCS sets like they do. But yeah, that's just one example of something that I feel like I would like to do a little bit more. Yeah, so that's a good question. Thank you, EJ, for asking that. That sounds so cool. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. What's Hayes saying? How are you going to go about videos now? Are they gonna be just completely raw and one take, or are they gonna be in between highly produced and raw? So I have some experimenting to do. I don't think all of them are going to be like, I don't plan on all of them being like raw one take videos. But maybe I'll do that every once in a while if it's like a quick thing, whether it's like news or I just gotta like do a down to earth video, or I'm like, this one doesn't need to be edited, so I'm just gonna like film it and without edits, or yeah. But I think I'm gonna still edit my videos. It'll probably just be a lot more simplistic editing, and it'll probably be like more trim for you, those of you guys who know editing. It'll be more trimming the video. It won't be adding like special like the edits and effects and stuff to the video. It won't. I think it'll probably be less memes, for example. Maybe still a little memes. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Gio, welcome to the stream, and Joel, welcome to the stream as well. Yes. Okay. And Dakota, welcome to the stream as well. Just joined the stream. Chicken Jockey. Oh my gosh, Chicken Jockey is still a thing, guys. Is it still a thing? I've seen a lot of them. Here we go. Let's react to the rest of this, just so I can elaborate on the rest of my points in this video. Look, for those of you guys who are just joining in, I'm rewatching this video with you guys so that I can add to what I say, because like I said before, this could have been an hour-long video, but I condensed it topic-wise because I don't want to just yap for like an hour on a video when I could just, you know, say what I need to say and then have another like a stream like this where you guys can answer the questions and have more in depth. This was a video just to get the basic info out there. Benefits from that. Now, the reason I'm not uploading is not because I'm lazy anymore. Sometimes it is, but not really. That's not the main thing anymore. It's usually because I'm very busy now, and I have different priorities too. I'm starting to shift away from YouTube because I feel like I've been idolizing it, and there's a spiritual aspect to that as well. In the comments, if you want to ask me about that, I might be able to just be more. Actually, I want to open that up now as well. If you guys want to ask about it, I can answer that too. But yeah, spiritually, I've been really growing my faith. I am a Christian, by the way, guys. Yeah, it's it's been crazy. My personal life has been. I have been feeling amazing, dude. It's great. It's good. It's good. Authentic with my answer there. But I also I thought when I was first considering making this video, I thought that I was losing my passion for Lego, which was a really weird thing because all my videos revolve around Lego. I'm a Lego YouTuber. I have to like Lego, right? But I guess I didn't really realize that I was prioritizing the wrong things. I was prioritizing buying new sets. I was prioritizing, oh, I gotta buy this because it's a good deal. I gotta do this because... Dude, I kind of want to elaborate on this as well, because I feel like the point in time that I'm mentioning is... Dude, a year ago. More than a year ago. This is probably a year and a half ago when I made this video is kind of what I'm mentioning right now. When I started realizing, oh crap, do I not like Lego? By the way, guys, I still do like Lego. It's just, I was discovering my preferences. Because I like minifigures. I don't like the full sets as much. And dude, literally when I said I started collecting Lego again, this is my second channel, by the way, guys. It's called MicahNike 2. It's linked in the description if you want it. Or wait, hold up. Can I send this thingy second channel? Is that gonna appear in the chat now? Hold up. Let's see if that works. Yes, it does work. Let's go, guys. So click that link if you want it. But yeah, that's kind of the time period when I kind of started realizing, dang, I have different preferences than I realized. And if you start feeling like you don't like Lego, there's a chance that you may have just been kind of like, for lack of a better way of saying it, like manipulated by the Lego community to think your preferences are different, to the point that you collect Lego for the like opposite reasons of why you got into it for the first place, in the first place. So that's something that it requires a lot of thought processing to understand. But I would ask yourself, ask yourself these two questions. Why did I get into Lego in the first place? And why am I collecting it now? And actually, a third question, am I happy with like the reasons that I'm collecting Lego now? Because yeah, like I think even my reasons have shifted. Before it's just like, I don't know, whatever kind of creative outlet. Now it's still a creative outlet, but I have a more targeted approach where I like to do things with my Lego collection. I like to make things, like do projects with them. And some people, they like to just have them on display. Like some people are just display people and aesthetics people. Some people are, I like to build mocks specifically. Like they're also project oriented, but it's more so just strictly mocks. Some people are minifig people. They like to admire minifigures, maybe display minifigures. Just kind of try to find your reason. And I think that'll be healthy for you because everyone else is doing it. When really, I guess the basics of it is I don't really enjoy like the models as much as the minifigures. But also on top of that, I want my collection to be more practical as well. And I didn't really realize that until I really started to process my just my opinion on things, because yeah, I think it's practicality is also really good to think about, because you see these sets in the background, dude. I literally still have them in my background right now today. I haven't moved them. Okay? Look at these sets over here, guys. This one back here, you can see the clearance tag on it. That was an impulse buy. That was a stupid buy. I was being stupid because I was buying it just because it was on clearance. Why is that stupid, you may ask? Because what am I going to do with it? I bought it because it's a good deal. I should buy it not because it's a good deal. I mean, that could incentivize me to buy it if I already am going to buy it. But I should be buying something because I am going to enjoy it, and because for my specific reason, because I can make something with it, because I can do a project with it. But I bought it for not that reason. So if you're buying things just because, oh, it'll be a good investment, trust. I'm not gonna doubt that it's a good investment, but is it really worth sacrificing that space for years and then potentially not even being able to sell it? Because that's another thing, is so many YouTubers are like, dude, this is such a good investment, and I have experience with selling stuff, and they sell things because they have a large platform, because they're able to sell things on their large platform. Because like if you don't have a large platform, it's harder to sell things. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. I didn't even realize that until recently. I'm like, wait, yeah, if you don't have a large platform to sell things, you literally have like what, Brick World Chicago or something. If you don't go to conventions, you might be cooked, right? So that's something to consider as well. Like, don't just buy things because people are like, oh, dude, this is good for investment. You know what? I just realized if you watch Stud City, you can keep watching Stud City. Just like take what I say and what he says and compromise. Okay, like if you are into Lego because well, I don't know. Leave that up to your own discernment. I just realized, Christo, if you're watching this, I don't have anything against what you're doing. Some people do enjoy that aspect of Lego. Yeah. What else are you guys saying? I haven't read chat in a while. Joel says, yeah, I used to do that around summer 2024. I did 3 vids a week, and the editing was just trimming out all the gaps between me talking. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what I'd want to do. And I don't know, basically the editing would be supplemental versus additive. And to explain that, what that means is the editing would be to make the video more watchable, versus, or to make the video, I don't know, the core elements of the video will still be there from the beginning, and I'm just refining it. Versus additive editing would be, I'm adding things onto the video, and I'm like adding memes, I'm adding sound effects, I'm adding music. I don't know, I might still add music, but maybe I'll still add a little bit of that. But I'm gonna stop myself sooner now. Unless if I enjoy the process. If I enjoy the process, then I'll just keep going. But basically, I'm planning on minimizing my edits a little bit more. So yeah, Joel, basically what you're doing, that could be how it turns out. It all depends on what my preferences are, and I kind of just have to discover that. Like, if you were celebrity level famous, would you do Hot Ones? It's a show where you celebrities, eat hot wings while answering questions. Oh, dude. I don't know, because I'm not good with hot stuff. It would be great for entertainment purposes, though. I don't know. I have to think about that one. I think I would shy away from it, but it's a great concept. So I feel like if someone was coercing me into doing that in my personal life, then I would, if I was popular enough for that. Yeah, Bricktastic, welcome again, man. Real ones know the figs are better. Exactly. Minifig mindset. It's a podcast and it's a mindset. Heck yeah. The Sarlacc pit is actually a great set. Yeah, this set, the Sarlacc pit, yeah, that I don't regret. It's the other one that's like, let me get it out here for you guys. It's the TIE Fighter and X-Wing mashup. This thing, nah, I shouldn't have spent that money. Like, yeah, sure, it's a good deal. It's like 50% off. More than 50% off, actually. But it wasn't really worth it. Because what the heck? I mean, what the heck? I'm going to get this guy. That's all I'm excited for, is the McDonald's droid. I could have just bought that off of Bricklink, dude. I could have saved myself $40 by buying this droid off of Bricklink. Okay, anyway. But yeah, the Sarlacc pit, I keep pointing to the wrong side. The Sarlacc pit is actually pretty good set. Not gonna lie. Well, if you get it for a good price, which it was a pretty overpriced set. Watch someone clip me saying that, and they're like, "Oh, he thinks he doesn't think it's overpriced." No, I do think it's overpriced. Not to be off topic, but what brand of minifig case is in the background? Ooh, this. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the brand because I got it for was it Christmas or my birthday? So I don't know. Yo, let's go, dude. Samuel, thank you so much for 24 months. For 24 months. Oh my goodness, I'm mispronouncing words. 24 months, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. That's how long is that? Is that 2 years? Yo, that's some great support. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Wow. Yes. You are welcome to make whatever videos you want. Oh, thanks so much, man. Oh, Darylito. Yo, 8 months for Darylito. Thank you so much, man. It's 8 months is also impressive. That's getting close to you're like 4 months away from a year of membership. That's crazy. Thank you so much, man. You're the channel owner at the end of the day. Yeah, that is a factor that I didn't factor in because I'm like, oh, but what about what the people want? Well, yes, that is important, but also you shouldn't be burning yourself out, right? Because if I burn myself out, then the people will also be suffering, right? Micah podcast release date. Actually, I am already in a podcast, Minifig Mindset. I should have this in my link thingies. Minifig Mindset. For now, I'll show you I'll show you which channel it's on. Wilbrix Productions. It's on Will's channel. Okay? But it will transition. Oh my goodness.
Lego Empire just gifted 10 memberships.
Yo! What? That's unexpected. Dude, thank you so much, EJ. Thank you. Lego Empire. 10 gifted memberships, dude. What the heck? Thank you so much. Wow, oh wow, gotta keep the chain going, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's so wholesome. That's so wholesome. Now the chat is full of people getting memberships and stream elements duplicating the message. Dude, that's hilarious. Thank you so much. 10 memberships. Who all got them, guys? Dang. Dude, Hayes also bought a membership, dude. What the heck? Thank you so much, Hayes. By the way, like the memberships, guys, are for like basically all you get now is members only library of videos. So like I'm not really it's basically just a way to support at this point. Like I'm not really providing any extra content anymore on top of that. So literally these people who are gifting memberships and buying memberships, they're just supporters. They're just genuinely nice people. So thank you, Hayes. I appreciate that. I appreciate you get it, dude. You bought a sub and or bought a membership, and Lego Empire gifting 10 of them. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that genuinely. Dang. Let's see what else you guys are saying too. 25th anniversary Star Wars minifigures are all worth collecting. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. I don't know if I will go through the effort of collecting them all, but they are good looking. Micah, I've spent... Oh, by the way, welcome, Hoarder, to the stream. Micah, I've spent the past few months cleaning and parting out like 70% of my built sets collection, realizing I would rather display my own stuff and not something everyone has. Ooh, that's actually a good... Wow, that's a good mindset. Because then your display will all be like mocks that will be so unique, and the Lego enthusiasts that ever come to your house would be just like, hold up, where did you get that? I didn't know that was a Lego set. Or like, oh wait, did you build that yourself? It's a conversation starter too, so that's cool. Yeah, I respect that. There's a lot more reasons too why that's just good to do. Let's see. Lego Man is here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Uh, See, you are a really successful YouTuber. Why would you ever decide to quit? Well, yes, I appreciate the success, guys. That's oh my gosh. Speaking speaking of, oh my gosh, dude. Thank you, Thor. Thank you so much. Thor. He's always Thor is the two Canadian dollars dude, man. He announces his presence with a $2 Canadian like message that says sup. Dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but Bricktastic, I know you're probably saying, yeah, see, you're a successful YouTuber because like all the memberships that are coming in, all the donos. I appreciate those so much, guys. That at the end of the day though, I've started to realize, yes, the money is also nice. And if the money keeps flowing and it ends up being a full-time thing, then that's awesome and I will commit to it, you know? But I've shifted my mindset from expecting that and expecting to be a full-time YouTuber to, if it happens, then I'll be thankful for it. If it doesn't happen, I will still be thankful for it. So just being content with what God gives me, basically. And I think that's a healthy mindset for a lot of things, because then you're not like you're not like beating a dead horse, basically, and just like, oh, I gotta make this work because I want it. But if it's not gonna happen, no matter what you do, then you gotta just find a way to be content with whatever happens, right? Like I'm working part-time for Coke. I'm doing part-time YouTube, and I'm also doing other things on the side. And it all at the end of the day comes down to, do I enjoy those things, and am I making enough money to live off of? That's all that it is. You don't need to be rich. You just need to are you enjoying what you're doing? Do you feel fulfilled while you're doing it? And are you making enough money to survive? And that's kind of the point that I'm trying to get to right now. Yes. Ooh, dude, Whiskey, welcome to the stream. How's it going? He says, "Hey, Micah, you legend." And then he love that emoji. Bro's literally speaking the success into reality in real time. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, like I said, the success in my book has changed from finances to being fulfilled with what I do. Basically, I guess is a good way to sum it up. Because success nowadays, I think the definition is like, oh my gosh, dude. Thor's been a member for 25 months? 2 years and a month. What the heck? Thor, thank you so much. I didn't realize you had been a member for that long. What? Thank you. Wow. That's actually crazy. I appreciate your extreme dedication, especially financially dedication. Wow, that's crazy. I feel a profile picture like Optimistic Bricks, SW Bricks, or TD Bricks would be a perfect fit for your channel. Guys, should I just reveal my potential profile picture? Because I hinted at it in the video, and you guys have some speculation and some suggestions. I have like a mock-up made, and I might modify it. I might keep it the way it is. We'll see. But yeah, do you guys want to see the profile pic? You get paid in Coke? Oh my gosh. Someone could easily take that out of context, dude. It is a capital C though, so that's okay. That's good. That's good. Good that you capitalized it. That's hilarious. Did you take some of your videos down? I could have sworn you had more. I don't believe I have. I didn't recently. Maybe at some point I did. But I think actually I've only taken down live streams, I think. I don't think I've taken down any videos. Micah, you and Will could do a 2-man Lego show, kind of like TOT, and it would take off. A little effort would go a long way. Dude, like I said before, minifig mindset, guys. Minifig mindset. Let me pull it up. Tomorrow we are doing an episode of minifig mindset. Dude, I made this thumbnail, guys. But yeah, this is the next episode, and I'll just kind of grab the link. Let's see. Let me take it out of theater mode to copy link for you guys. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing. It's the best modern. Wait, hold up. Best modern. No, this is best clone of all time. I gotta talk with Will about this. You guys to change the title to the best clone trooper of all time. Because it's not just best modern clone. But anyway, yeah, we're doing this tomorrow, and yeah, we are actually actively doing your suggestion. Actually, hold up. It is me, Will, and Stud Economy, and then Life Bricks will be on the stream tomorrow too. But minifig mindset. Link, I guess I'll just label this. But yeah, that's the link to minifig mindset, tomorrow's minifig mindset episode. So yeah, that's like very convenient timing that you suggested that, because yeah, I'm actually actively doing that right now, dude. That's crazy. You guys have had some really well-timed comments today. Okay, show the profile pic. Let's show it, guys. Let's show it. I'm excited. I don't know why I accidentally clicked photo. Oh, yo, Joel, thank you so much. Thank you for. Is that two euros? I think €2, or is it pounds? No, that's pounds. Two pounds. Thank you so much. He says my second time using this super chat thingy. Lol. 6'7". 6'7". he used $2 to say 6'7", guys. That's hilarious. Oh, thank you so much, Joel. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you so much. All right, guys, you ready for the profile picture? Wait, do I? Oh my gosh. Oh, yo.
Hayes Motion Studios just gifted 5 memberships.
Yo. 5 gifted memberships from Hayes and Lego Empire donated $2. Thank you so much, guys. All right, stop the 6'7" jokes, buddy. We've got tension between the super chats. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Hayes, for the 5 gifted memberships. And thank you, Lego Empire and Joel, for the 2 donos, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, the chat's going crazy, dude. The chat's going crazy. Wow, to everyone who just got a gifted membership, make sure that you watch the members only videos, because you can watch them now. You unlocked the members only exclusive videos. So that's pretty cool. Can you, oh my gosh. Joel used another £2 to tag Lego Empire and say 6'7". Wow. Is this a dono fight that I'm witnessing? Oh my gosh, guys. Wow. Thank you guys for the donos. Anyway, here is the logo, guys. I gotta reveal it. All right, guys. Ready? We aren't even gonna do a drum roll, guys. I'm just gonna show it. 3, 2, 1, boom. That's it, guys. That's the logo. Real simple. You'll only see the inside the circle area. That's the only part you'll see on YouTube. So it's basically, you're gonna see the blue background, my face, and the white outline right here. The rest of this is just whatever, because it's a square. Yeah, so that's, I think it looks more authentic than my current one. And I will be sad to see my old one go away. But I mean, it's, oh my gosh, dude. What did Lego Empire say? What did he say? Is he just rolling his eyes? He did a rolling eyes emoji. He spent $2 to do that, guys. Thank you, bro, for the rolling eyes emoji. What the heck? That's hilarious. Yeah, what do you guys think? I want to get your feedback. Because because it's not exactly like some of the other people's you've mentioned, but I think it's still pretty similar in terms of like showing my face, and it's like a more personalized to me logo, right? It feels very like me, right? New logo is peak. Thank you, Lego Empire, dude. Thank you. You've been such a big supporter, man. I appreciate that, man. I like that one more than the current, to be honest. Oh, dang. Actually, Hayes? That actually means a lot, because it's really hard to convince people to like a logo change. Because so many, like, it's easy to get used to a logo, especially when it's been so long that I've kept my same logo. But that actually means so much. Thank you so much, Hayes. How's your hair? Always so perfect. Dude, thank you. Dude, disconnected, thank you so much. I mean, I do spend a lot of time on it in the morning, I will say that. Oh, that means a lot. That means a lot, man. GG's on the dono battle. Joel just conceded. I think both of you guys put in like the same amount of donos. So in terms of financially, I guess we just have to do the currency conversion to see who did more. It's not about the money though. It's about the who won the battle. Joel could see. Oh my gosh, dude. Lego Empire just in Joel's face is just like, Joel conceded, fire emoji. What? What? Oh my gosh. Thank you for another $2, man. These are actually making the stream so much more funny, dude. Oh, kind of like SW Bricks. It kind of is kind of like SW Bricks. Let me look up his logo real quick. But I think you're right. Let me just look it up. SW Bricks. Oh, he literally is recommended on my homepage right now. Here we go. Yeah, let's see his logo. It is kind of similar. Yes, it is. I definitely see what you're getting at. Cause yeah, obviously it's his face. He has like a simple Lego background, and he has like a more harsh drop shadow, and he has like a stroke around his like his face. But other than that, and his like basically his whole himself. And yeah, basically compare that to this, and yeah, I mean it's pretty similar. I can see what you're getting at. It's just mine doesn't have like the Lego brick background, you know, or the Lego base plate background. Micah, isn't your girl gonna be mad her head isn't there? Where's Becky anyway? You know what? All right, I will show Becky. Yeah, she's not shown in the webcam anymore, is she? Becky was not in the webcam. There's Becky, guys. Look, she has so much soul in her eyes, guys. Have you heard of dead eyes, guys? Because I think Becky has dead eyes. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Basically, I think people with dead eyes just like, they like... You know what? I haven't done enough research, but their eyes they actually just kind of look like lifeless, which is pretty unfortunate. What's happening with the second profile or second channel profile picture? Ooh, that's a good question. I think what I might do there is just do like the same logo. Here, let me just for physical demonstration. Just basically take this logo and I might like change the background to a different color. I don't know if I'll change it to orange. I was thinking orange, but my skin tones are like just a less saturated orange. So it might not contrast enough. So I might switch it to like I'll find a color, maybe like green or something. I don't know. Or I could do like a completely different kind of like cinematic kind of look, you know, like I have the let me see if I can create that with visually here. Like if I just go turn this light off, I'm like, yep, I have like this kind of light on this side. I have a white light on this side, and it's like cinematic. I don't even know. Maybe I'll do something like that. We'll see. But yeah, the second channel is up in the air for what happens as well, because my second channel was my second channel was basically used for what my main channel is going to be used for now. I just dropped the link to my second channel, by the way, if you want to. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm not getting the donation like the thing in the corner. But I see the donations in the chat. Joel says, I'm sacrificing my morning can of Monster for this. Oh my goodness, dude. For the £2, dude. Thank you so much, Joel. Thank you for sacrificing your morning can of Monster for this. To be honest, energy drinks are not good for you, so that might be a good thing. Try a day without Monster, and sure, you'll feel tired, but you'll be more healthy at least, right? I think that's a worthy sacrifice. And that's coming from someone who stocks Monster for a living, okay? That's a Coke product. Or not a Coke, not explicitly like a Coke made product, but they distribute it. Coke distributes Monster, for those of you guys who don't know. And Monster is actually really, I don't like stocking Monster. There's way too many flavors, okay? Like, I understand you guys who like Monster love all the varieties of flavors, but it's really annoying to stock, I'm not gonna lie. Lego Empire, welcome to the stream. Or what, did I just say welcome to the stream? I meant thanks for the dono. Oh my gosh, guys. Can you tell I'm tired today? Lego Empire, thank you for the $2. You're going to need to sacrifice a week's worth. A week. Oh my goodness. Wait, you're challenging Joel again? Bro. What are you doing, bro? What? Oh my goodness. Oh no, wait, Micah, when are you changing your profile? Gotta finish editing Lego YouTuber Guess Who video ASAP. Oh my goodness. Joel, am I in that? Oh my gosh. Joel just donated again. Oh no, my caffeine. Now it's 2 days, Joel. Now it's 2 days that you're gonna be without caffeine. Dude, this is like such a wholesome competition right now with both of them donating money, guys. Oh my gosh, Joel, thank you for another £2. Thank you. He's sacrificing his caffeine for our enjoyment, guys. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Whoo, man. Anyway, I'm gonna read your other message that you said, Joel. He says, oh no, wait, Micah, when you change your profile, I gotta try to finish editing the Lego. Yeah, so he's making a Guess Who Lego YouTuber video. Yeah, I was kind of planning on switching it on the stream just for the heck of it. I think that'd be super fun. So honestly, it'll take a while for people to adjust. So people will still know it's me. Right? I don't think it, yeah. Maybe you want to still rush it out, but dude, you should like maybe insert a clip into the video being like, oh crap, I just realized Micah changed his profile picture. That's really inconvenient timing or something like that. I think people will get a kick out of that. Let's see. You can check the live control room to see how much revenue you made. Yeah, I'm not focused. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Bricktastic saying that, the Lego Empire just, what? $10? Oh my gosh. The caffeine addiction ends today. Okay, maybe I do check how much money that we, oh yeah. That's $30 that you guys have collectively, I think it's just the two of you, have donated. Yeah, Lego Empire and Joel, both of you guys donated collectively 30 USD. And 8 cents, okay? $30.08. Don't forget the 8 cents, because that's from the currency conversion from pounds to USD. Because actually, technically, Joel's £2 is worth like, what did it say on the screen? Like 260 something, or I don't know. Dude, yeah, it's just crazy. It just doesn't end, dude. Lego Empire trying to end Joel's like caffeine addiction or something. I don't know what's happening. Chatterbox, welcome to the stream. Copper, hey, welcome as well. He says, glad to see you smiling in content with what you said yesterday. Yeah, dude, Copper, thank you so much for, like, Copper has been supporting behind the scenes too. Like, he sent me a very nice DM yesterday, and yeah, to all of you guys who sent me DMs, I haven't read through all of them yet, and even the comments on the video, I assume I might have gotten more by now. I'll try to respond to all of them, but I just know that you guys have been showing, like, a lot of support lately, and I appreciate that so much. So it's been so wholesome. Thank you guys. GG's, I need my monster. Dude. Okay, what you gotta do, Joel, is you gotta stagger it, okay? You gotta stagger it. Like, every other day, you drink a monster, okay? It's that's how you, like, don't just, like, all in, like, multiple days in a row quit cold turkey. That's how you don't, yeah, that would be kind of those days would suck, right? But if you drink it in moderation, I think you could do it, right? Because you already, how many times did you donate, bro? Are you, like, sacrificing at least 2 monsters, right? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. My bank just called me thinking it was fraud. Actually, are you for real? That was Lego Empire that said that. What the heck? That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I just wanted to donate on this YouTuber stream, actually. Like, everything's okay, bro. Oh, man. Disconnected said protest monster? Dang. We got some strong opinions. Hey, protesting monster. I mean, at least if monster goes away, then I wouldn't have to stock it. Sorry, monster fans. I'm joking, guys. It's a joke. Lego Empire is seriously spending all of his revenue off one video, and he's gonna have to make another one to make it all back. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Another $10. Wait, who's it? Oh, Dominant Bricks. Oh my gosh, Dominant Bricks. I had to be careful. I remembered that your name I mispronounced several times before, so I was like, hold up. Let me remember how to pronounce your name. Dude, thank you, Dominant, for the $10. I am pronouncing it correctly, right? I remember I mispronounced your name several times in the past. Hold up. Dominant Bricks. Yes, Dominant Bricks. Okay, I did pronounce it correctly this time. I just need maybe confirm with me that I pronounced your name correctly. But yeah, that's like what I remember you for, is me mispronouncing your name. That's hilarious. But he says, hope you're having a blessed day. Love your vids. Dude, thank you so much. And the $10 with that, crazy, man. That's some big support, and I appreciate the very kind words, man. Thank you so much. You have a blessed day too, man. And I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Yeah, huge W. Scott, hey, welcome to the stream, Scott. How's it going? It's Scott Davis. I always say, like, Scott Davis because your name is, like, just so fun to say. It sounds like it's like it rolls off the tongue, dude. Your name is just such a cool name. But yeah, welcome to the stream, man. If you guys don't know, Scott has been with me since, like, my channel first has begun, like, since my channel started, which was 6 years ago. Oh my goodness, is it gonna be 7 years in January? Oh my gosh, dude, Hoarder donating as well. What the heck? He says, and this is for $2, by the way, guys. He says this is for Becky so she doesn't feel left out. Dude, here we go. We will put Becky in the background so you can actually see her now. Hoarder, this is for you. You get to see Becky's eyes again. Her very lively eyes. Totally doesn't have dead eyes, guys. Okay? We will put her actually in frame now. Where should we put her? Will you be able to see her here? Oh no, that's the microphone spot. There we go. Now Becky is in frame, guys. She's in frame. You can see her. Her hat may be covering her eyes, but she's still here. Thank you for the $2, bro. I appreciate that. 6 or 7 years, Micah. How many years have you been doing YouTube? 6, 7. Actually, because that's actually true. It's been 6 to 7 years. What? Micah the GOAT, dude. Scott, thank you. Thank you for your support, man. Like, Scott, his support means, like, I don't think you guys understand how much Scott has supported me over the years, dude. Thank you. I would dono, but I'm out of credits, dude. Don't have to dono. That's I don't know why everyone's donating. But yeah, I appreciate the thought, Chatterbox. Thank you. Oh wait, Dominant says you got it correct. Okay, it took me like ages to see that he confirmed that I pronounced his name correctly. Never seen a YouTuber get this many donations on a stream. This is literally my dream. Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't expect all these donos, man. Like, what the heck? Thank you. I haven't gotten this many donos in a long time. Like, it's been actually a really long time. I wouldn't be surprised if it's been a year since I've gotten this many donos. So, guys, thank you so much. Like, you're not only supporting me verbally, but also financially, too. So, I appreciate that, too. And even if you're not, like, able to donate, like, you just being here is like more than enough. Like, I appreciate you guys. And even if you watch my videos, technically it supports me too, because I put ads on my videos to make money. So there we go. Bill it to the Republic. If Lego Empire tells Chatter to bill it to the Republic, that'd be pretty epic, actually. Yeah, that's isn't that a quote from the Clone Wars where like clones are like at a bar and they're like, bill it to the Republic or something. Oh man. Hey Legion, welcome to the stream. Hey, I saw you. Was it you who left like the really in-depth comment on the video yesterday? Cause yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, thanks to everyone who left a comment on that video, especially if you really put some thought into it. I appreciate that. Like, I read through all the comments that I could, and I think I read through all the comments, unless there were some new ones since I last checked. But yeah, I appreciate it so much, guys. Sorry I got here late, lost track of time, and didn't know, there was a stream tonight. I got here a few minutes ago. Oh, dude, no worries, Cross Airborne. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yeah, we're just asking. So I'm answering questions about the future of my channel and pretty much whatever else comes to mind for you guys, to be honest. I think the last time you got this much was the 250 gifted membership. That's right, 250 gifted memberships. Yes. Technically, financially, that would be higher price. If you're going off technicality and saying donation wise, I don't know what the highest donation was. But yeah, financially the gifted memberships would take the cake. Like that's if that's the $1 memberships, that's $250. If that was the $3 memberships that used to exist, what is 250 times 3? I'm not even doing the math on that. That's crazy. Actually, I am doing the math on that. That's $750. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's actually crazy. I don't know if they did that. It might have been the $1 ones, but maybe one time they did gift the $3. I don't even know. But if they did, that's crazy. I can't remember. I left a comment just before the stream. Oh, dude, let's check the comments on that video. Let's check the comments. Now that we're talking about it. Let's do it. Okay. Let's check the comments, guys. So, it's on, there we go. All right. So, Bard says, bro, you should make content you wish. Yeah, this is pretty much like a lot of people said the same thing as Bard. And I appreciate that. Will said, thanks for being great, bro. There were some other YouTubers who commented, like the B3, and he showed his support. Coconut also left a good one that was, I guess I'll just read it because it was a really good, he made some good points. Content creation is becoming an increasingly tricky space to navigate. It's more about the idea, will do well, less about what you are passionate about, unfortunately, simply because the platforms and algorithms based, it's more platforms and algorithm space and becoming more saturated. And I totally get it. I make videos that do well. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Yeah, I don't agree. Or I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. Except when it comes down to the cost of making what you're passionate about. Yes. I think what you're doing is great. Evaluating your channel and your attentions behind your content is key to improving and being authentic. I'm trying to be better and basing a video's success more off of how well it turns out versus how many views it gets, because I can realistically only control one of those things. Great point, because when you're on the YouTube side of things, or when you're on the YouTuber side of things, sometimes you got to pick your battles. You got to pick, do I want to do what I enjoy or do I want to do what does well? Because sometimes those things are conflicting. And ideally, you'll find a good compromise. Josh also supported me, another YouTuber. Appreciate that. Oh, Bricktastic also. Bricktastic, you're in the chat. I'm so glad that like this video resonated with you. I want to read your comment too. Unless, I mean, it is a little more personal, but like he basically said like he's he felt like he is on the same page as me. Lost passion for Lego and YouTube because he's been uploading less and buying less Lego. Instead, I've been prioritizing my online college as part of my job and saving money toward the future instead of mostly on Lego, which I think is a very financially responsible thing to do. I think there's nothing wrong with being a casual collector, and that's something I want to emphasize with this new like phase of my channel. It's okay to collect casually and not to just go all in, you know? I can assure you that you aren't the only one stuck in this position. You are always welcome back, or welcome to take a break from YouTube, to prioritize your own personal life and everything else, as long as you want. I've been searching for your channel for 2 years, or I've been watching your channel for 2 years now, and yeah, he's saying, yeah, I'll continue to be here. He's been here for a long time as well. Yeah, and basically do whatever I want, and then just don't quit YouTube unless you really need to. Yeah, and he talked about, yeah, how I have a part-time job, always welcome to take a break. And yeah, best of luck to me. Yeah, so that meant a lot, and I mean, here's my reply too. You can read that. But yeah, it's so wholesome, man. KB, thanks for the reply as well. And yeah, even Brad's Brick post commented as well. Yeah, he commented on the 22 hours of footage. If you guys don't understand that's like, Brad's videos are very highly produced, highly edited, right?
I'm creating an entire Jurassic Park in Lego, with it covering more than 20 base plates, making this my...
Even just that intro, you can tell, like, he puts a lot of time into editing his videos and into making his videos, and he's very successful from that. And he knows what it's like. And 22 hours of footage, he knows what that means, man. He knows I'm cooked. So, yeah. I don't know if he has 22 hours of footage every time. If he does, he probably enjoys it because he uploads like fairly frequently, for the type of content that he makes. But yeah, Diamond Dragon, welcome to the stream. That's like 75% of Death Slice. Wait, what is that? Wait, I'm like missing out on context. I think I'm reading too far up. Oh, Lego Empire is gonna head to bed. Hey, thanks so much for being here, man. Have a good night, man. And you have a bus night too. Do you think a black background would look cool for your second channel profile pic? Honestly, that's actually a good suggestion. I might want to do like you know what? I don't know how much like time you put into thinking about that, but that's actually such a good idea. I'll have to play around with that, because I could make my second channel basically like this, but it's a black background, and maybe I have like a little tiny bit of a what's it called, like a gradient kind of thing that's like black in a different color. That's a very subtle color highlighting the back of my head. I think that'd be cool. That would be pretty cool. So that's a good suggestion. Thank you for that. Yeah, Cross Airborne. Yeah, I guess if that happens, you can just be like, hey, I'm the reason that Micah's second channel looks like this. Yes. Crimson Toaster, welcome to the stream. How's it going, dude? Do you think you'll stop YouTube or any social media platform anytime soon? I don't have any plans on doing that, but if that does happen, I will probably have like a really good reason for it. I will say that because I've developed like a more healthy perspective on it, I'm not idolizing YouTube anymore. I kind of said that in my video too. I'm not idolizing YouTube anymore, which means if it does go away, if God calls me to do something else, he's just like, Micah, I gotta take this away from you because this is distracting you. I will move on to something else then. I will just need something to happen for me to move away from it. But now I've come to the point where it's like, yeah, if my YouTube channel just like was just vanished from existence, I would be like, it would still be a bummer. But I wouldn't be devastated, or I would be devastated, but like I would be able to move on from that. I wouldn't be like, oh, now I have to recover, I have to do this and that, and I have to go back into it. I wouldn't necessarily, it wouldn't break me, right? It wouldn't break me. I want like, yeah. At least that's what I think would, I would be very sad still, but it wouldn't break me. I'm glad it did. I like the reply when I saw it in my notifications, dude. Yes, let's go. Yeah, Bricktastic did. I'm so glad. Like your comment actually really encouraged me a lot. T Grab, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I can totally understand the 22-hour editing time. Yeah, your videos also, yeah, highly produced videos. You have experience with those. So yeah, the 22-hour editing time, when you put all the footage on the timeline, is 22 hours. Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked. That, guys, just one pass on that timeline. Edit it. If you're going from start to finish, just watching the video, that's 22 hours. That's almost a full day. And I would be editing through that timeline like 500 times probably. That's just a random number, but that's probably not an exaggeration. That's probably actually what I would do. Is like 500 times, just going through the timeline. And that's 22 hours each time. Actually, after the first pass, it would be less, but it would still, it's like 22 hours, then maybe 10 hours, then maybe 5 hours. That's just too much time. That's too much time. You're not even subscribed. Am I not subscribed to Brad? Wait, what? Hold up. When did I unsubscribe from Brad? Huh? Am I on the right account? Did I subscribe on my second account? What the heck is going on? I'm sorry, Brad. Brad, if you're seeing this, if someone clipped this or for whatever reason, I don't know, or if you're watching the stream, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed to you. I don't know how that happened. Like, oh my gosh. Well, I guess that explains why I haven't seen a Brad video in a long time. What the heck, dude? What the heck? Wow, I was so confident that I was subscribed to him that I showed his channel. And I showed that I wasn't subscribed. What the heck? Oh, yeah, thanks for pointing that out. I guess now I'm subscribed again. How does Lego Empire have what? 1050 XP? I mean, he has been chatting a lot, but maybe donos do give you XP now, because he did donate a lot. Is that what it happened? Although he was just chatting a lot in general. I don't know. I put like 1 minute of thought processing into the black background comment. Dude, honestly, underrated idea. It was worth sharing, man. It was worth sharing. Now I can bounce some ideas off of my head, dude. Yeah, that's actually underrated idea. let's see. Oh, Gio, welcome to the stream. Yo, my bad. The host called. Let's go, Gio. The host. Gio's hanging with the host. Okay, yeah, that's I respect that. That's a valid reason for not coming to the stream. Welcome, Gio. Welcome. Any questions about the future of my channel? I guess we did kind of call after I made the video. So maybe I answered your questions, but if you have any more, I can answer them right now. Or at least try to answer them. I might not have all the answers right now because I'm still kind of like processing what I'm gonna do, but we'll see. Clipped. Oh my goodness, no, no, you can't be clipping that moment, guys. I have 6'7", 5 XP, 675. Oh, you have 675. Yeah. 6'7". I get it. Yeah, funny joke. Oh, it's a bit of a stretch, but I get it. Donos do give you a high XP. Okay, so it does. Bricktastic. So you can confirm that. I was speculating that at the beginning, but I didn't have evidence behind it. So yeah, okay. More videos soon? Are you asking that as a question, or are you saying you are making more videos soon? Because if you're making more videos soon, I'm hyped, dude. I'm hyped. That was Gio, by the way. I don't know if I said it was Gio who said that. Mike, I think the biggest thing is just people don't collect for themselves. They collect for the image. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So many people collect because they want to look cool to other people. And I think that's not a healthy habit, dude. That's not healthy. Like, you shouldn't be buying a set because, oh, dude, people will think I look so cool, or because, oh, this YouTuber got it, so I should get it too. You should be collecting because, oh, I want this set. I think that's a cool set. And whatever your reason for collecting is, like, I'm going to just use mine for an example. I'm going to collect a set now because I can do something with it, right? Like Plo Koon Starfighter, right? I've been wanting to get that set for a while, and now Will was like, I forgot to buy this set today, but I was going to buy it today. I was just super exhausted after work, and now I'm bummed that I didn't pick it up because Will sent me an image of, like, a photo of Plo Koon's Starfighter for like $8 and some. It's probably like $9 if you round up. And that's a good deal. That's a good deal for the set. And I'm like, yo, I gotta get that. So I'm probably gonna buy that set. And why? Because I like the minifigure and I can use the minifigure. Because I have a lot of Wolfpack minifigures and Plo Koon will work so well with them. I have the old Plo Koon, but I love the new Plo Koon a lot better, especially the head mold. Looks so good. She's my 6 to my 7. Wow. I never heard that one before. I've never heard. Is that like a common phrasing? Because that flows so well, dude. Wow, Gio. That's crazy. That's crazy. 6'7" meme is horrid. I don't know when that's going to phase out. We'll see. Because I think a lot of people are catching on. And if too many people catch on, then the meme ends. It's been a thing for like several months at least, right? I collect because it makes me happy. Okay, wait, so I would like to dive deeper. What part of collecting makes you happy? Because I would love for all of us to understand what part of collecting Lego makes us happy. Because, like I said before, I didn't know until recently what actually made me like collecting Lego. Right now, after thinking about it, I now understand that I like making projects with the minifigures that I own now. I like using those minifigures to do stuff, right? In most cases, it's like to make videos and to be talking points and to like support other minifigures, like the Plo Koon, for example, that I want to buy. That will support the Wolfpack minifigures, right? And I can do more stuff with Wolfpack in Plo Koon. So that's kind of my reasoning for things. And yeah, absolutely, the minifig looks cool. But it's beyond just that. It's like, oh, I can use this minifigure for something cool. There's so many Brads in the Lego community. Yeah, there actually is. There are a lot of Brads. Go to a Lego convention and you'll meet like YouTubers named Brad. And you might even meet some fans named Brad too. Oh man. Bro, I bought the best Lego custom rides custom Burned Believer, which is Joshua Graham? Joshua? Is that, are you trying to type Joshua Graham? Yeah, it looked like it was a typo. But wait, who's that? Burned Believer. Oh, wait, that's probably from a franchise that I don't know. Is it from like a game or something? I actually don't know. I think I know what the minifig looks like, but I don't yeah, I don't recognize the name. The figures are just are cool or something. I don't know. Do you like to display minifigs? Or do you like to just like have them in hand and look at them? Or what do you like to do with your minifigs? Lego makes me happy because I get to experience my childhood again, but with a new perspective that is better than before and more of a looking at the truth than thinking, oh, it's cool or something. Okay, so you like to have it, so Gio, you like to have it physically because then you can actually see it in person and it helps you to, I guess, would you say like it's nostalgic kind of like for your childhood? Is that how it relates to your childhood? So you like to have things in hand and analyze them and then have them so that you experience a part of your childhood, right? Am I understanding that correctly? Yeah. I'm gonna keep watching the video, by the way, guys, just so that I want to make sure I get through all my talking points, because I want to as I watch through the video, I want to continue to say the rest of what I wanted to say, because I remember watching through this after I recorded it. I'm like, I could potentially elaborate a little more on some of this, so I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'll keep looking at your comments as I'm reading through this too. So easy for all of us to just fall into, I want to do this because this YouTuber does this and is doing this. That's literally what we were talking about. That's not really a healthy mindset. That's crazy. And I fell into that mindset because I was like, oh, everyone else is doing this, that must be a good thing. No, it's not usually the case, actually. Usually that's a bad thing if it's the Lego community, because all of like the YouTubers that you watch, all the people that you see online that are like flexing things, they are flexing the most expensive things, the things that are the hardest to do, that make you the least unstable or the least stable. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say, this was one of the points that I didn't do as good of a job hammering, and that is, I just want you guys to know that all the YouTubers that you watch, like, sure, things may look good and all in the video, but if you try to do it yourself, if you try to like copy their lifestyle without being them, like, you're not them. So if you copy their lifestyle, it's not going to directly translate to like happiness for you, right? Like, if you see M&R Productions and he has all these sets in the background of his videos and you're like, oh dude, I want this, I want that, or you see he does a review, not to say that M&R Productions, I have something against him, no. I mean, he's controversial, but I mean, I let him be. I respect him. But yeah, I mean, you could, or you see him reviewing a set and you're like, oh dude, I want that because M&R Productions says he likes it. You have to also factor in your own opinion and think for yourself too, right? Not everyone's goals are the same. Like, if you look at one YouTuber compared to a different YouTuber, they'll have differing opinions. And then you have to factor your own opinion in it too. Like if one YouTuber is like telling you, dude, this is such a good set, you have to buy it. You have to also be like, well, do I actually want it myself? Because you might just be like, dude, this guy agrees with everything that all my opinions, he agrees with them. But every single time you still have to verify, is this something I agree with as well? No matter how many times you're like, oh, dude, this guy like agrees with me. Just make sure you're not like, these YouTubers might not be trying to manipulate you, but like your brain will subconsciously over time potentially like not process things all the way because you're just listening to a YouTuber talk and just like, oh, this person said this, so I'm going to do this, right? You got to think for yourself too. If you
welcome
like
Bar,
try
welcome
to like achieve the same thing, like for
and
example,
Jack,
army
welcome as
building.
well.
That's the easiest one. People want a large army. Why? Because everyone who get like hundreds of thousands or millions.
Okay, still
everyone's
talking
like,
about arms.
oh, everyone's army looks not.
Still talking about
I
arms.
need to really factor in what do I prioritize, and a lot of what
I think we kind of talked about priorities to what do you prioritize in your collection. I think I hammered that point too.
off of your collection, but I still do want to, I guess like invest into my channel, into my videos to do.
Yeah, it's more
lost art in the Lego community. What can I do with this? And I feel like that's such a lost art. What kind of project can I do with this? And I feel like that's such a lost art.
So what I'm trying to say here is, when you collect the lost art that I'm trying to get at is in the community. Not a lot of people collect Lego to make something anymore. Like, I think I'm one of the few, I'm like the minority in the community in terms of people who like to like buy stuff to create, right? Now a lot of people buy stuff to consume, right? They buy stuff to consume and to get something from it. I buy things to give with it, right? To give and make stuff, right? And I think there's a big difference. And it's, in my opinion, well, I guess it's not even just an opinion. Like, when you're creating, you do feel more fulfilled when you create versus consume, right? So when you're buying a Lego set, if you are buying it just to consume it and feel temporary happiness, that might not be a bad thing. But if you do that consistently and you're not doing something with your Lego collection, then I would consider trying to find an outlet to get to make your collection, turn your collection into something that you can create stuff with, whether it's like making mocks, whether it's making videos that like features something, or like telling a story through maybe like a stop motion or whatever kind of thing, or maybe setting up a nice, like, cool looking display as well. Some people are like the aesthetics type of people who like to collect Lego because they want they want to complement, they like take pride in interior design, and they want the Lego collection to support the inside of the room, make their room look great. And that's something that they take a lot of joy in doing. And that is another thing. But kind of find your thing. Find what you can create with Lego. And that's I feel like the lost art of the Lego community. I definitely agree with this point on YouTuber. Yeah. The YouTuber there. Yeah. Yep. I understand what you mean. Yeah. The point that he's referring to is when I said, like, basically not all YouTubers are trying to like, make you blindly obey them, basically. But that's kind of what our brain subconsciously does over time, as you get used to a certain like person that you kind of label as an authority figure in your life. Like, YouTubers are kind of people listen, like M&R Productions, I think is a good example. I've been talking about him a lot throughout this stream, but he, like, a lot of his audience kind of has turned him into, oh, I got to listen to M&R Productions. M&R Productions is like always right, which that's not M&R Productions' fault. That's not Ryan's fault, but I do disagree with those people who think that way. Like, you should develop your own opinion. Like, sure, you can agree with him, but also if you disagree, don't just be like, oh, I disagree with that, so I'm gonna just like change my opinion to M&R Productions because he's always right. Like, it's okay to disagree with someone, right? Because you should be the highest authority in your life, right? That should be your faith. That should be your own opinion, or your own, like, what you think as a person. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, let's keep
in the
watching.
Lego community is people who just, they collect because they want to create with it. Now it's
Okay, now I'm going to talk about what I literally just talked about.
like, does it all come down to, oh, I want to make more money?
Yeah.
Well,
Does it all come down to, is it going to make more money? That is where sometimes people are like, yeah, I love Lego for this reason, but it's also like a good way to make money as well. But if you're strictly collecting Lego only to make money, I don't know. If you don't have any other hobbies in your life and you're only doing this to make money, have some fun. Have some fun. Stop collecting Lego. Have some actual fun. and work a job that will pay you a good amount of money and have some fun. Okay? We don't, if you need to leave the community because of that, that's fine. Okay? That being said, if you like to sell stuff on the side because that's like very compatible with you're already liking Lego, then that's fine. But you have to, my point is, you have to find joy in this as well. You have to do this because you enjoy it, not just because it's a moneymaker, I guess, is where a lot of AFOLs specifically fall into that trap.
then I would heavily consider, well, that's, I think, a common problem in the Lego community, that it's not only destructive for the people around you, like, even if you don't care about the people around you.
Yeah, and then I talk about how it's also destructive for the people around you if you strictly only buy Lego to sell it. Then it's enabling people to buy things for a higher price than it was retailed for, and on top of that, it's kind of saying it's kind of preventing people from, remember when something would be retired and then you couldn't, like, that would be the last you'd see it? Because that's, now we're resurrecting the dead. This is like when your favorite character dies. I'd equate it to this analogy. When your favorite character in a movie dies, and then they get raised from the dead, and they come back as an absolute, like, terrible character. Just leave it dead, okay? leave that character dead. And I kind of have the same opinion about retired sets for the most part. There's occasional sets where I'm like, yeah, I have nostalgia toward this set, and there's just one specific, like the OG Clone Battle Pack, that's the one where I'd make as my exception. Other than that, I think if a set, like, if you're constantly buying retired sets, I would like evaluate if it's worth it at that point, because at the end of the day, those sets are retired. They're no longer on shelves. And when you have so many sets as options, as like, oh, I'm able to buy this and 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 you have like 50 different items on your wish lists, 40 of which are like more than $100, why are you doing that to yourself, right? Like, you gotta, in my opinion, if most of those are retired sets, just focus on what's on shelves now and limit the retired sets to like 10 or something, right? Like, we shouldn't be actively seeking out to buy, in my opinion, we shouldn't be actively seeking out to buy more retired sets. Like a crap ton of retired sets, right? I don't think that should be as normalized as it is. I think we should be able to detach and let things go, right? If you missed out, you missed out. Like, I missed out on a lot of sets, and have I been like, no, now I gotta buy it retired? No. The only time I did that was with Darth Vader's castle, as well, that was a while ago too, and with the OG Clone Battle Pack. And that was because the Darth Vader's castle was, like, actually not even, was it cheaper or was it just slightly more expensive than the retail price? And I'm like, oh, well, it literally just retired like less than a month ago. But if it's been retired for like years, and you have, or if you want like 20 sets that have been retired for years, some of those I think you should just let them go, right? And be content with what you have, right? Like, am I crazy for saying that, or do you guys agree or disagree? No figs, no buy is a great rule that is a great rule that cut out half my issues. Okay, Hoarder, are you saying that because I said that on like streams before, or I don't know if it was on these streams, but like on Minifig Mindset for sure? Or do you just like have the same phrase as me? Because I feel like you just have the same phrase. Like, you probably came up with that on your own. And we just happen to say the same thing. Actually, for me, it's no clones, no buy. And I'm always joking when I say that. It's like, it's a Ninjago set. I'm like, no clones, no buy. Because why would there be clones in Ninjago? I do Lego investing or reselling on eBay to fund getting sets I want, parts for mocks, and software for when I get back to YouTube, etc. It feels wrong profiting off of it, but it helps my mocks and subscriptions. So I guess with that, it seems like you're not doing it purely to, well, I guess it's for a reason. It's for an intention. Like, you can evaluate that in your own time to like figure out, okay, is this worth it or not? I'll let you do that in your own time. But what I'd say to that is, like, it doesn't seem like outwardly predatory. It doesn't seem like you're doing it. It doesn't seem like you're okay with exploiting people for money, which is good. That's good. That's the level where some people are at, and that's unfortunate, and I don't agree with that. But I will say, like, is there a different way for you to get that money? Or are you buying sets specifically to resell? If so, do you find enjoyment in that? If not, if so, then I think that's fine. But if not, if you don't find enjoyment in it, then I'd recommend trying to find a different way to make money that you enjoy. It's all up to your own personal discernment there. Like, I don't think you're going, like, as far as a lot of people do with reselling. But I think it's still, like, worth considering. Like, worth, like, contemplating, is this worth it, and evaluating, right? That's kind of what I've done with my business too. Like, I started to realize I don't actually enjoy it. Like, I enjoy, like, creating customs. But I hate the business side of things, and I really don't like buying stuff. I didn't like buying stuff to resell either. I thought that was like, sure, you get the dopamine hit by like, oh, dude, I found such a good deal, and now I can sell it for more expensive. But then that feels weird doing that. It's like, yeah, sure, you have the finder's fee, but I don't know. It's a bit weird. Yeah, let me continue to respond to you guys. Let's see. Honestly, I agree. for a reason, and if you ever get to the point where you are collecting things you actively don't like, example, people don't like the price of clones and they're still buying it anyways. Ooh, that's a good point as well. I don't know if I'd go as far as like assigning worth to things, but like have discernment with what you buy. Like, you don't have to say, oh, this clone I think is worth exactly this price. But when you are considering buying something, weigh out your options, right? Like, for example, my setup right now, I just got a bunch of new things for my setup for making music. And one of those things is actually for just ease of understanding, because there's a huge learning curve to a lot of making music stuff. So I'll say my speaker system, right? I just got a speaker system, okay? And that was like $80. Okay? So I could have spent that on what other sets are like $80? I don't know. I could have spent it on an $80 Lego set. Say one in the chat. Say a set that's like $80 in the chat if you know of one. But I could have spent that money on that set, or I could have spent money on the speaker system. And why did I choose to spend money on the speaker system? Because I assigned more value to that than Lego sets, because the speaker system would allow me to make music with other people, including my family, my friends, without having to pass the headphones, right? I don't have to pass the headphones, just beepity boop boop, now let me pass you the headphones and play it again for you. No, it's literally all in real time. The guy's just like playing something on like a MIDI keyboard, and the other person can hear it. And that, I think, has so much value, because the value isn't, I'm going to have temporary happiness. No, the value is I get more high quality time with friends and family for a purchase of $80 versus a Lego set that is just looks cool. I get the enjoyment of building it for a day, and then I get to sit and look at it on a shelf. Like, I think $80 would be much better spent on the speaker system in that case, right? And that's not to say that I don't like Lego anymore. Lego is still cool, but I think you have to have discernment, right? You have to prioritize what has more value with your purchases. Hoarder hasn't sold anything Lego. Okay, I respect that. Because if you don't think that you'll enjoy it, then you don't have to. In fact, I wouldn't recommend it if you don't think you'll enjoy it. Because it is a lot of work. It's more work than you may realize. And some people like that work. Some people don't, but still do it anyway, which is kind of weird. Or they think they like it, but they really don't, because they haven't really analyzed it in their brain. Gosh, it sounds like I'm calling those people stupid. I'm not. But like, sometimes you need to take time to process things, is what I'm getting at. And not everyone thinks to do that. With the investing / reselling part, I go shopping every Wednesday, and I just love finding deals. Okay, so you love finding deals. That's good. So you enjoy that. It also gives me an excuse to leave the house. I go on a walk to the post office every day. Okay, that is good. Okay, so you have aspects that you do enjoy with it. So in that case, yeah, if you have a net positive experience from that, with your, like, basically, I guess to sum it up, with your mental health and not just financially wise, and physical health too, I guess, yeah, then I think that would be worth it then. But like I said, if there's like more factors too, then consider those too. But if that's all the factors, then to me it looks like, yeah, you're golden. Keep going. Wait, what is Crimson saying? No, Micah, it was or not of. If I'm saying that if you don't like the figgies, then don't get it. Wait. What? Wait, who said that? Was that Crimson? Crimson. Wait, can you? What are you talking? I think I'm reading that way too late, and I've moved on to a different conversation now. Wait, can you say what you mean by that? I'm sorry, Crimson. Let's see. Slave 1. Cool set, yes. Oh wait, yeah, for an $80 set. Slave 1 is $80. Yeah, would I rather get Slave 1 or speaker system? In my case, speaker system, like I said, because like the Slave 1 won't like allow me to spend more quality time with my family and friends. It's still like, you know, it will provide some enjoyment, but yeah, not long term. And in the long term, even if it does in the long term, it won't be as much long term, like enjoyment consistently as like the speaker system, right? I bought the Dark Falcon for $90. Oh yeah, that's actually reducing in price as well. I've seen that. Isn't that retiring? Legos are too expensive. That too. That's another thing to factor in. So with what I said about, like, for lack of a better way of saying it, assigning worth to things, Lego is expensive too. So it's like, yeah, some of the other competing things, sometimes those may be more valuable just strictly financially too. Oftentimes it's like, yeah, I mean, if I'm buying the speaker system for more engagement with real people who mean a lot to me, obviously that's going to be a better deal. But let's say it's like Lego versus, like, I don't know, like food or something. Yeah, the food would be better because it's better deal and you have to, like, eat food to live. That's another not perfect example, but I think you know what I mean, right? I've been crazy tempted to buy a Lumi Brick set recently. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've seen those before. That's like knockoff Lego, but they have lights in them, right? Okay, guys, I'm gonna continue to react to the video and add to my points again. Let's see if we've talked about all these points yet. For some reason, it's destructive to yourself too. Okay, we'll move on to the next community topic. Who are running their small businesses. That, yep, I already talked about this. Bricklink and waiting for people to Bricklink. And that also YouTube. Yeah, Bricklink is another thing. I didn't realize it at the time, but I transitioned from I like to do this to I'm gonna do this for the views because it's most optimal, because this is gonna be the most beneficial financially and view wise. I think we talked about this already, right? So that was causing me to make videos that I didn't really enjoy making. I guess that's something that we talked about, a similar topic to this, but make sure your projects as well. Like if you're using Lego for projects, and you're like, yeah, Micah said use Lego for projects and I'm doing that, I'm good. If you aren't enjoying the projects that you're making with your Lego, then that's another problem too that you'd need to address. So it's like, let's say you're like me and you found out, okay, I don't like, so you thought you didn't like Lego. Now you're like, oh wait, I just like the projects that I make with Lego. Lego is a vehicle, a tool for this. But then if you realize that those projects, you don't enjoy those projects anymore, then that's like a bigger problem and you'd need to really pivot. And I don't know what that means for you. Like that could be a variety of outcomes that could come from that. That's all your own personal discernment for that. And you guys really enjoyed them, but I wasn't able to provide those videos consistently because it's not what I wanted. So not only was I losing out, you guys were losing out too, because you were lured into a fake version of me that looked like he was enjoying making videos, but he really wasn't. And you were expecting me to, keep uploading, but I wasn't, because I wasn't creating. So yeah, that's something I'd like to, just in case that didn't land and I didn't explain that well enough. I felt like I was not, and I still feel that I was not, providing you. I was kind of doing you guys a disservice by, my terrible upload schedule. Like you guys enjoyed the content, and I'm kind of teasing you with the videos. I'm like, yep, these videos are a thing. And you guys want more, but I'm not giving you more. And why is that? Because I don't actually like it to begin with. I didn't like making the videos anymore to begin with. Because I boxed myself in and went way too far into money mode and into views mode. And I forgot about the passion behind my videos. And when someone's passionate about their videos and passionate about the projects that they're doing, not only will people like you guys, the viewers, notice, but it will also be a better experience. It'll be a better experience for them because of that. And also indirectly because that person will probably upload more too. Like that person will make more projects, and those projects will be like, the quality will increase because the enjoyment has increased, is what I'm getting at. And I think that's something, that's something that not a lot of people, connect the dots on, and I haven't until recently either. It was destructive for me. It was destructive for you guys. And I want to be transparent about that. And a lot of the reason for that was perfectionism. And I think that's a big term. I should probably define it. And that's when you try to make everything perfect, right? We are human. We cannot do that. We cannot make everything perfect. And it's so hard to just, when you're making a project, or even when you're evaluating Legos minifigures too, that's something the custom community struggles with. Accuracy is good. Accuracy is important. But if you're like, I'm gonna not buy this set that I actually really like, because Lego did this one microscopic mistake on this minifigure, and you're boycotting the whole set that you'd actually find a lot of enjoyment from because of that, well, then that's like the other direction of like, well, now you're never going to buy anything. Or if you take it from like a content creator perspective, or even like a mock builder perspective, if you can't finish a project because you're like, oh, I just got to make it perfect. Just this one more thing. Oh, these 5 more things. You're never gonna finish it, right? You got to be content with letting things have their flaws. It's just finding the point of, when do I stop, right? When do I stop? When do I have to accept, okay, this is good enough. All the effort that I'm gonna make from now on to improve this is not going to be worth it, because I'm going to be spending 100% effort to get 0.0002% improvement for every hour that I do. That's for every hour of work. That's diminishing returns. When you have diminishing returns like that, you can't be killing yourself like that. Okay. And I did that to myself. I speak from experience. I did that to myself. I'm working on a documentary just quietly in the background. Heck yeah, dude. Just quietly in the background. The Rise of Lumi Bricks. Ooh, so that's why you were talking about Lumi Bricks. That's cool. Did I accidentally turn the gain up on my mic? I'm sorry, guys. Was I clipping for like the entire like last half hour or something? They look so sick. Yeah, they do look really cool. I look at it like this. You can eventually stop buying Lego because you will have enough parts to mock anything you want. Yes. Just recycle your mocks every year and you will be good to go. That's a good point. As long as you're not doing any big, like, large scale mocks. I'd assume, like, for the average person just wanting to make, like, a mid scale mock or small mocks, yeah, that would apply. Something that comes to mind from that is, as Lego fans, a lot of us are sentimental, right? And what I mean by sentimental is you get attached to things. Like, you're like, oh, dude, I built this set in my childhood. I can't take it apart, dude. Or, oh, dude, but I built this mock like 2 years ago. Or this was my first mock. I got to keep it built. We have to detach ourselves from that mindset, in my opinion. This is opinionated. I guess this is like, well, some of this you might be able to apply. Take this with a grain of salt. Some of what I say is about to be opinionated. And maybe you won't be able to benefit from it 100%, but I'm just going to say it anyway in case you can benefit from it. But in my opinion, if you're too sentimental towards something, that's not a good thing, because you're going to start not just collecting, but hoarding. And that's something that I started to realize. I got to stop being sentimental, right? Like, I don't know, like, sets that I build, I'm like, oh, dude, but I gotta keep it on shelf. No, I don't have to keep it on shelf. And, like, I don't know, even stuff that isn't Lego, I can be sentimental about. Like, dude, these freaking wall decals I'm sentimental about, because I'm like, oh, but I've had them up for such a long time. I'm telling you, I'm going to, you know what? I'll commit to it on stream right now. I'm going to remove these from my walls. Okay, guys, keep me accountable. Keep me accountable for that. But the reason I've been so hesitant to remove them is because they've been stuck to my wall for so long. That's the only reason. And I'm like, oh, but I don't want to change. I'm telling you, if you destroy something right away and like, you're like, okay, I'm done with this, I'm going to destroy it right away, you won't be sentimental towards it. So let me take you to an example. Boxes, Lego boxes. People love to hold on to those, and I am included in that. I'm trying to get rid of my addiction to Lego boxes. But Lego boxes, they take up so much space, especially if you don't collapse them, okay? Lego boxes. If you let's say if you hold on to a box for 10 years, are you going to have a hard time getting rid of that? Now compare that to a box that you've had for 10 minutes. You just built the set. Which one would you rather get rid of? 10 years or 10 minutes old? Okay, 10 years old or 10 minutes old? I think most of you guys would say the 10 minutes old one. Like, that one you can throw in the trash easy peasy. Now imagine if we did that to all of our boxes immediately once we stopped building the set, once we got done building the set. The boxes, garbage, baby. Or we even have some fun with it. We rip up the boxes. I feel so good ripping up the box because I'm free. I won't be sentimental toward this box if I rip it up. So if you do that, let's say you do that for every single set. You rip up the box, you throw it in the garbage right away. 10 years down the line, you'll have so many less Lego boxes. Okay, if you were to do that since your conception of a Lego fan, since you first became a Lego fan, if you were to do that every single time, put your box in the trash every single time, you would not have any boxes. All right, you wouldn't be sentimental toward your boxes. So that's like an application so if you remove yourself from being sentimental, this applies to mocks as well. Yeah, like mocks. Let's say you built a mock like yesterday, all right? And you like filmed the video, you took pictures, you did whatever, maybe you posted it on social media. You're done with a mock, you're not going to make any more content on it. You aren't even going to put it on a shelf because it's not one of your best mocks. but you still want to keep it. I'm telling you, the longer you let that urge linger, the more you're going to give into it. Just take it apart, use the pieces for a new project, because you're going to regret it if you don't, because in the future, you may be building another mock and you're like, ah, crap, I was going to use this piece, but I have to find a substitute now because my old mock has that piece and I don't want to take it apart because now it's been sitting in a bin for like 2 years and now the sentimental value has went up, unfortunately, and I don't feel like taking it apart. Like, oh no, now you gotta go on Bricklink and spend more money, like tons more money. So that's the thing. That's what I'm getting at here. But yeah, Hoarder, thanks for that, because that's that's actually a really good point. I've been collecting as an adult for wait, was that, hold up, I gotta give credit to the right person. Was that Hoarder or was that Darylito? Yeah, that was Hoarder. Oh, hold on. Before I read another one of Hoarder's comments, Darylito saw a meme that was essentially, I don't know what that acronym means, complaining about everything competition and my opponent is Lego fan. Wait. I do not understand that. I'm sorry. I'm going to move on to the next comment. I'm collecting as an adult for almost six years and my collection is pretty decent. I should show you the Lego room sometime. Dude, is there a place in the Discord to post that? Is there like no mocks and armies? There's no like collections. Should we create a collection channel? Oh my gosh, Geo, if we don't have a collection channel, add that to the agenda right now. Right now for the next staff meeting. Ooh, collection channel. If we don't, yeah, the collection channel could encompass armies as well. I don't know. That could be a good idea. We could consider it, because Hoarder, then you could post it there. But I'd love to see it in some way, shape, or form. Maybe like DM me or something. Do you have Lego Star Wars cloth or banners for sale by any chance? Or cloth banners? I do not. Are you talking like Lego sized, or are you talking like poster kind of size? I assume you mean Lego size. Either way, I don't have either one of those. I keep them to keep the bags with extra pieces in. I guess that's fair, but also could you store that in like a plastic bag too? Like a Ziploc bag? There's a thing where some things are so nice you can destroy them. Wait, Gio, elaborate on that. Hold up. What do you mean by that? I would never rip my UCS Django box art for 100k even. Oh, wait, so you're saying, are you saying they're so nice you can't destroy them? Like, cannot? It's too nice? When I first started out YouTube, I deleted a bunch of my first videos and I still regret it to this day. I get way too sentimental about even random pieces of paper. It's bad. Dude, yes, it's a constant battle. And I think Lego fans, we all have this in common. Like if you're a Lego fan and you don't have this problem, first off, good for you. Like absolutely good for you. That is a good thing that you should not change. That is amazing. Second off, if you are that way, if you're not sentimental, you are a minority in the Lego community. I think at least in my opinion, the majority of us are sentimental, and I think we need to change that, because being sentimental can be okay in moderation. I think like, I want to keep like this one photo of my grandma because she like passed away and I want to remember her. That's commendable. But when it's like like, I don't want to throw away a Lego box, just throw it away, bro. Right? At least that's my opinion on it. Right? Like if you're like holding on to like 100 or like 500 Lego boxes or something, and it's taking up a bunch of space, and you're having to like rent a storage unit for it, just throw them away. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not like the same level as like keeping the photo of your grandma, right? If you're getting rid of Lego boxes, try calling a Bricks and Minifigs or a place that place like that, because they can buy them off of you. Yeah, there you go. Then you could, if it makes you feel better, then sell them to Bricks and Minifigs. But if it's a new set, I think you might have trouble with that. But the old sets, if you're struggling to get rid of the old ones, maybe I need to do that then. Sell them to Bricks and Minifigs. That's how I get rid of my old sets. Because then I'd at least be like, okay, it was all worth it, the time that I held on to this. Right? I'd give myself that illusion of, oh, it's worth it. And then I get rid of them. Yes, that's the point. To get rid of them. Oh, okay. So, Hoarder, you're looking for the poster stuff, like the ones that cover a door. Yeah, I don't have those. I don't know who does have those. But that would look cool. So I see why you want one. Like there's some things that are so nice I wouldn't destroy them. Yeah, and he's like, yes, autocorrect hates me. Can't. Okay. Yeah, there's some things that are so nice I wouldn't destroy them. I guess that makes sense. But what kind of value would be if you were to assign a minimum price for that? I mean, I don't want to get too like legalistic with this, but like if you were to assign like a minimum price threshold for that to apply to something, what would it be, like $100 plus? That like, oh, I spent $100 on this, so that means if it's really nice, then I can't destroy it. Or is it like, oh, I spent like $2 on this and this box looks really nice, so I'm going to keep it. Even though it's only worth $2 and won't increase in value, but you're sentimental about it. Like when do you start putting that standard in place? I'm curious. Over sentimental is a problem. Yeah, it is. And it's very common in the community, like I said. I feel like it's sometimes like I have my OG fig with an OG memory, or with OG memory, and don't want to get rid of it. I know if I really care, I can buy another for real. Yeah, exactly. I think the way, like I said, the best way to get past that is not to let that temptation linger around for too long, right? Like, let's say, even if you don't get rid of the old stuff that you're sentimental about, if you at least stop it from continuing now. Let's say you start now. Let's go back to the Lego boxes, since it's an easy application for me. The Lego boxes, even if you can't get rid of your old ones, even if you can't get rid of them, if you start getting rid of your new ones, then you're going to be a lot better off than if you were to keep up that habit, right? Like stop the habit. Stopping the habit is better than keeping it going, even if you keep the old stuff, right? That's not to say that it's a good thing to keep the old stuff, but at least you're in a better place when you're, getting rid of the habit, even if you keep the old stuff. You understand what I'm saying there? Probably Micah, but I just do it because I might just sell my sets to get money or figures. Are you talking about the boxes specifically? Because I think the boxes, like, yeah, sure, they add a little bit of value, but I don't think it's enough to warrant the amount of space that it takes up personally. Like, let's say you're renting like an apartment. Because I already listed like the buying like a storage unit analogy. So let's just say you have to spend an extra, I don't know how much it would be, like 500, I don't know, let's just round it to $500, an extra $500 on an extra room in your apartment every single month. You're paying $500 additional dollars. And what is that room used for? It is used for storage, right? It is used for storage of your old mocks that you don't use anymore, your old boxes that you don't use anymore, and your old whatever kind of Lego that you don't really even like use anymore. if you were to just bite the bullet and get rid of those, although it would feel really hard at the time, it would save you $500 a month. And you'd be better off, right? You'd be able to spend $500 more each month on whatever the heck you want. And it would clear the mental space of, oh, I should get rid of this, shouldn't I? But no, I'm not going to. The mental tension, right? That's another thing that I don't think LEGO fans factor in. And I guess like everyone, not just LEGO fans, but a lot of people don't factor in like the mental space that things take up. Like if you're selling things on Bricklink, you're constantly like hyper analyzing things and just being like, oh, I should probably be aware of this. I should probably, oh, and then I have to put, now I just bought this set. Now I have to part it out. Oh, when am I going to part this out? When am I going to part this out? And then you don't have time. And then you think about it. And then you worry about it. Then the set's part value that you're going to get back from it is 10 freaking bucks. Okay. And you're worrying about it for 2 weeks. Like, oh, I got to part out this set so that I can make money off it. And then you finally part off the set. And then, oh, I should probably put the parts on Bricklink. Then you worry about that for another 2 weeks because you don't have time. That's 4 weeks of worrying for 10 bucks. And then you put it on Bricklink and, oh man, it's not selling as quickly as I want. And it doesn't sell for 10 weeks. So you have 14 weeks of worrying for $10. That's not worth it. That is not worth it. Right? So mental space is another thing. And physical space. Physical space, how much space takes up, because that costs money nowadays. And if it doesn't cost money, it costs inconvenience. It inconveniences you in some way, shape, or form. Right? You're gonna use space. The most extreme version of that would be, okay, I have to buy a set. I don't have any other place to put it. It's gotten to that extreme. I have to put it right there on the floor. And now I have to leap over it every time I cross that spot, right? So the physical or the physical space and the mental space sometimes cannot be worth it, right? Isn't over sentimentalism a problem with couples too? Never dated in my life, but still. I don't know. I haven't really heard of that until now, but I think it would make sense. Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a thing. MicahNike going insane before GTA 6. Oh my gosh, I'm crashing out, dude. Welcome to the stream, by the way. What is your name? It's VWX RPZ. Welcome to the stream. Can I call you VW? I can't remember. I don't know if I'm getting you mixed up with someone else or if it was you. I can't remember. Like, there's another guy with seemingly random numbers or random letters in their name, and I can't remember who it is, who joins the streams as well. I don't know if it's you or that other person. Also, what does your name stand for? I'd assume it's an acronym. I have such low attention span. I just tried holding down the stream to go. Wait, I just tried holding down the stream to go 2 times speed up. It's so dumb. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, or maybe I'm just a slow talker. Maybe. I don't know, dude. That's hilarious though, Joe. If you have a fig that's worth more than $30, sell it and buy a custom. That's another thing that I didn't realize was sentimentalism. Because you can be sentimental about a Lego minifigure versus a custom. I think are purists just sentimental? Oh my goodness. Purists might just be sentimental. Okay, hear me out, guys. I think purists are sentimental because they only value Lego because it's Lego and maybe because it's older, and the customs are newer, right? The custom minifigures are new and they're not Lego. They're sentimental towards the Lego that is older and more reputable in their eyes, which is kind of like being sentimental, right? And because of that, the sentimentalism in their minds is causing them to make irrational decisions in terms of like financially, right? Like both financially and like physically. Let's say, what's a practical application? I don't know. Lego Commander Fox. Let's go phase 1 Commander Fox. Okay. First off, the purists are like, okay, it's nostalgic. Okay, that's fair. Also, it's Lego. Okay? It's nostalgic and it's Lego. But does that mean you should spend, what is it, like $250 on that minifigure? Or could you just be rational with your money, with your spending, and buy Commander Fox from Red Mill, which is like $30? Okay, you're saving, how much would that be? $220 by just not being sentimental. Isn't that like, isn't that a good deal? Like, sure, the minifigure is new, right? It's not an old minifigure. It's not a retired minifigure. People can still buy it on the market. But, and it is not officially made by Lego, but it has official parts, except for the helmet, which is like same exact quality as official Lego. And some may even argue better because Lego's clutch power is getting worse on their phase 1 helmets. It's like the same quality minifigure, except it has more detail on it, as literally more detail on the arm printing, leg printing. Lego doesn't have that, but this one does. It's a better looking figure. I feel like it's an objective. I don't think, could I just say it's an objectively better? No, it's a subjectively better looking minifigure. It objectively has more detail. Let's talk about only the objective things. It objectively has more detail and it is objectively cheaper. Yeah. So maybe did I just diagnose that that purists have sentimentalism, that they're sentimental? I just realized that. And I used to be a purist, by the way. Didn't we all? Didn't we all used to be purists, guys? Am I right? Unless if you were like, started off like your mom bought you like knockoff Lego along with regular Lego or something in your childhood, then maybe you didn't start out as a purist. I think most people did start out as a purist though. Let's see. Bro's about to commit Order 66. Oh my gosh. So not worth it, says T-Gram. Yeah, I agree. But you're married to Becky. Wait, what does that have to do with anything? Wait, what? What the heck? Wait, what? Yeah, what else are you guys saying? Is my first name Caleb? Is it Caleb? Am I pronouncing that right? I came because of your decal. Oh, I came because of your decal content. I love the channel. But the shipping is not worth it yet. Dude, understandable. If you can't buy from the website because of shipping or because things are expensive, that's completely valid. I'm not going to blame you for it. But yeah, I'm glad, dude, decaling, it is cheap. It is, well, to get started, you have like the startup cost, which is probably like, I don't know, just to throw a number out there, like maybe like $40 startup cost. But then after that, you can make minifigs for like legitimately like $6-7. Like actually, like, I know I'm saying that for the meme, but actually $6 or $7 like per mini. Like you could actually easily do that, right? If you know where to find things. And if you don't know where to find things, ask on the Discord server, and either I or someone else who's knowledgeable in that area will help you to find the best deals on things. But yeah, that's yeah. And yeah, so your first name is Calum. Am I pronouncing Calum correctly? I'm sentimental to customs. Oh no, that's another problem. I don't even know where to start on that one. The Brick Investor, welcome to the stream, dude. I think buying fake Lego clones with 360 or CAC or anything customs is worth it. Okay, so you're like pretty much anything outside of Lego that is somewhat reminiscent of Lego is worth it. Is that what you're saying? So you're saying Lego purists are basically boomers going, it was better back in the day. Actually, that's kind of what the heck? Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. I would not word it that way, but you're kind of like you're not wrong. Yo, guys defend Lego even though they're ripping you off in 2025. Yeah, actually, yeah. Micah, what you yapping about? Gio's like, what? 35 pounds for shrinking sets and mid-looking clones. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Lego's cooked right now. Clutch power is fine. Lego is just scared because children have gotten weaker and can't pull off a Lego helmet with the old clutch and watch a 4-minute video. Oh my gosh, dude. That's a crazy that's a crazy comment. Gio's just calling kids so weak that they can't take off helmets on minifigures. That's funny. Wow. What if Gio's not joking, guys? What? No, he's joking, guys. Trust. Good point, but also $25 for one good-looking figure instead of like $20 for 4 okay looking ones. Yeah, it's subjective. That part is subjective. But when it comes to specific minifigs, like people buy or spending a crap ton of money for like the old Phase 2 Captain Rex, when there are alternatives out there, I guess. Phase 2 Captain Rex, maybe there's not as many alternatives out there. There's one on my website, I guess, but I won't turn this into a plug. I'll just go back to the Red Mill one. Red Mill, with his Commander Fox, right? Like that one is like usually customs are more expensive, right? But in this case, it's cheaper than to buy the official Commander Fox on the aftermarket. That's what I'm getting at. Is like if it's literally just it's like hundreds of dollars cheaper to buy a custom, and you still have your mind set on, no, I need the official one. That's kind of like where I think it's getting irrational, in my opinion. Like, sure, there are some valid points that you can make for buying the Lego one, but for $220 extra dollars, no, I don't think you can convince me that's worth it, right? I think you're just super ultra sentimental, right? If you think that way. I'm open to a debate on that, I guess. If someone's like, dude, I want to debate you on that, I don't know. I'd love to hear you out, I guess. Micah, bro, you're ruining the 6-7. That joke is for me and Huz. What? You only do that with you and Huz? What? Everyone take off the tinted glasses. Realistic clones ruin the animated run. Ooh, dude, that would be a unique debate to do with Will. That would be, oh my goodness. That's a crazy accusation. I'm not going to deny that or confirm that. That's crazy. 2012 to 20. By the way, the reason I'm not answering that is I actually don't have an opinion developed on that. That's crazy. I got to think about that maybe after the stream, if I remember. 2012 to 2016 was the best time period for Lego Star Wars. I've spoken. Dang, dude. 2012 to 2016. Yeah, that is a pretty goated era. So that's like kind of Clone Wars era to like the end of Rogue One, or to the Rogue One wave, I think, which is pretty based. I just want the clones. I don't care how amazing they look. I want them not to look like a 2-year-old made them with a Sharpie and watercolors. Okay, hold up. That is actually, you're laying out your preferences there, and I'm beginning to see them. Okay, so Jarlito, I can see your perspective. I could kind of see it before, but now it's even more clear to me. So you want the value. You if I'm understanding correctly, you prioritize the value over the looks, right? Like, it's kind of like if you prefer Powerade over Gatorade. Like, okay, Gatorade, I admit, tastes like it tastes better. Okay, most flavor. Well, there's some flavors that don't. That the flavor thing is debatable, but overall, like comparing flavor to flavor, it's like, yeah. Powerade is subpar to Gatorade, right? But, if you're going value wise, just get if Powerade is on sale for like, let's say it's you can get it at Walmart for like $1, okay, because it's on rollback. Meanwhile, Gatorade is like, what is it, like $3 or something crazy? Like, no, dude. Just it's probably like two something, maybe like $2.50. But that's besides the point. If it's super, if you're going for value, you gotta get the Powerade. If you're going for taste, yeah, sure, you can get the Gatorade. I would argue, I don't know if that's worth it, but that's just value wise. Do you value taste, or do you value value your financial? Spending less on, you know what I mean. I returned. Hayes, welcome back. RP2 clones was peak Lego. Dang, okay, we got RP2 as peak in chat. Based on what? What? Wow, my bad, I meant Rogue One, but yeah, sequels. Wait, what did you say before this? Oh, Rebels was... Okay, so you meant Rogue One was 2016, sequels suck. Yeah. Rogue One was 26... Yeah, so did someone say it was, like, that was sequel era? Because technically, I think, like, The Force Awakens would have been out at that time, but, yeah, Rogue One, I feel like, just overcomes that, right? In my opinion, at least. But yeah, you meant Rogue One, but yeah, sequel sucks. Some of the vehicles and characters design was good. I agree. The sequel characters design and vehicles overall were really solid. Like, they looked amazing aesthetically. But the story was so bad, none of that mattered. Yes. If the story sucks, aesthetics are cool, but at the end of the day, the story sucked, and that's what mattered. I think most people would agree with that. Basically, although that analogy is kind of bad because I'm going for Gatorade either way. Dang, okay. So Darylito, it depends on the thing. If it's Lego, you prefer value. If it's drinks, then you prefer taste, right? Is that what you're getting at? Rogue One peak sets she movie. Okay, yeah. Thanks for not swearing. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold up. You didn't like Rogue One? Is that what you're saying? I thought you were talking about sequels until I reread that. What? Rogue One is awesome. Okay, T-Gram says it's awesome. I agree. I loved Rogue One. I think that's the best Disney Star Wars movie. You're crazy. Second best movie based. Yeah. Yeah. So Hoarder agrees with yeah, Rogue One is awesome. Yeah. I agree with that too. Not including Mando, Star Wars ended for me after Return of the Jedi. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree. I'm going to continue watching through the rest of the video, guys. Sorry it's taking so long for me to get through all this. I want to just make sure I emphasize all the talking points I made in this video. We'll keep going back to the video. Just accept the fact that, yeah, I can leave this project where it's at, and I don't have to refine it anymore. I just have to post it, or even just show you an example, right? So this. Oh yeah, now I show the timeline. Yep. Every video, something is wrong with me. to produce for this channel. And I also want to explore maybe even outside of the Lego community as well to just discover more ways to make content. Okay. I think it's super important. This is a subtopic, but the Lego community has become, like, on YouTube, so freaking stale, man. There's either, like, no, dude, like, just majority of it is just, like, either, like, hyper edited stuff or pure brain rot. Like, there's some other channels out there, but it's majority is just the two things that I listed. The hyper edited style is not inherently bad, but when everyone is doing it, it gets really repetitive. So that's kind of what I was getting at here. Content and more ways to just explore. I just want to explore. Crap. I was gonna expand on that. So since the Lego community is so freaking repetitive right now, I would highly encourage, if any of you in the chat are also like content creators in any way, whether that's like for YouTube, through YouTube, like you're creating videos on YouTube, or creating content for other platforms in some way, shape, or form, look outside of the box. Look outside of the Lego community. Draw inspiration from other people and other things. And maybe even, like, bro, if maybe outside of YouTube, maybe outside of like maybe you see a live performance of something, you're like, what? I gotta start doing this. That's where the new innovative ideas come from, is taking inspiration from something that isn't even like related. And then you're like, wait, I can apply that concept here, and that's going to be new. That's the cool thing. So that's kind of the point I was trying to get at here. Oops. Let's actually explore and bring new things to the community. Maybe even develop a new style. I don't even know what's going to come out of this. I don't know if I'm going to make my own my own unique style. We will see how that develops, guys. I'm not sure what kind of... I guess I as I was answering some of your questions, I said this, but just in case you weren't here for that, yeah, I have no idea what kind of style I'm gonna gravitate towards. When I'm making videos, I'm gonna make them however... I'm going to just feel it out. And my videos are going to be a lot different. And we'll see if my style is extremely unique or extremely basic or whatever it is. If it's extremely basic, my personality will carry. And I will still be a unique channel. At least I hope so. But if I do develop like a specific style of making videos, then hopefully my personality would still carry as well. But I'd also have that, like, unique, like, when you watch my videos, you'd feel that unique, like, oh, this is new. I love it. Right? Style again in the community, because I guess some of you guys would argue that I'm not, like, too hyper edited. I mix in a little authenticity. Yeah. How do you guys feel about my current editing style for my channel? Like, how it has been? Like, do you think it's like... I don't know. What do you think? What do you appreciate about my style that I've developed so far? Like, I am gonna change it, but what aspects do you like about it? I would argue that I haven't mixed in enough authenticity, but I want to go more toward just being myself, being authentic. Yeah, I kind of hammered that point pretty good. Yeah, the streaming schedule has been a bit... I have no idea what I'm going to do for live streams, guys. We'll see what happens, but it'll be more passion driven. So if I cancel a bunch of streams in the future, don't take it personally, guys. But if I double down on streams in the future, then yeah, that's cool. If I stay the same, then also cool. Or not, that will be... I don't know. I don't have a plan for that. Yeah, I don't have a plan for streams. Much about... want to make things that I actually will enjoy the process of doing. Yeah. And that's going to be... I want to enjoy the process of making videos. Oops. What the heck? The difference. So love all the people in the Lego community. I love you guys so much, and I
Love
don't
you
want to
guys,
leave
of
you guys.
course.
So
Is
people
that
in the
it?
community have been craving that. Because there's people in the community have been craving authenticity, and that's kind of why I made that video. Okay, there we go. I got through the whole oops. I got through the whole video, guys. Now I'll answer more of your questions. Acolyte was a bunch of okay, now we're talking about Acolyte. Yeah, I didn't like the Acolyte dude. Wait, I thought I saw I would love to try some Mr. Beast style videos in the future. I personally would like to, like, in terms of like Mr. Beast, I think the Lego community already has tried Mr. Beast style videos, although we've altered the style a lot. If you're talking about like actually filming an in-person, like not in your room video, that is something we don't see a lot in the community. So if that's what you're talking about, yes, I think that'd be cool. But in terms of like Mr. Beast, like editing style, yeah, I think a lot of people are doing that, both in the Lego community and just in general. But yeah, if you mean like taking things outside of like your bedroom, outside of the indoors and going outdoors with Lego, that's something that hasn't been explored very much. Micah, do you hit the gym? Yes, I do. I go there when I can. I mean, on a good week, I'd be doing like, 4 or 5 days a week. I will not be doing 6, 7 days a week. You need rest. Just join. Can you catch me up? Oh, Jake. Okay, welcome to the stream. So I guess if you really want a quick speed run of what I talked about in this stream, just watch the original video, the latest video on my channel. That's called, what is it called? I need to talk about this or something. I can't remember exactly what I titled the video, to be honest. But yeah, if you watch that, that'll summarize it a lot. And I've just been answering a lot of questions based on that video. So that'll take you 15 minutes to watch, but it'll be a lot faster than a potential summary for me, because I don't think I'll be able to say it the same way now. Because we just are talking more in depth on it. I have to rewatch your videos to collect information from before, because it's insanely fast and it's useful sometimes for brain rot videos, because I forget it, but for videos like yours that I'm interested in. Okay. So you appreciate the so if I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, you appreciate the fast-paced like information, like you like consuming the information quickly, but it's not like brain rot. Is that what you're saying? That doesn't, or are you saying it's a bridge from brain rot to information? That could be another way to take what you said. My favorite video of yours style-wise was the challenge where you wanted to turn decaled figs into a full-time job. And that was cool. Ooh, Jake, that was a very hard video to make. And I am so glad that you like it, by the way, because that video I sacrificed so much for. I will say, I don't think it would be worth it for me to try to replicate another video like that, unless if I have extreme passion for something. I won't just create it just for the fact of creating that video 2.0, right? Like, but if I have another thing that I'm very passionate about and I want to invest in a long term, like a lot of time in the long term, and I just like happen to want to record it as well, then maybe I'll do another video like that. But yeah, I'm glad you liked that video, because that one, oh my goodness, that could be one of my best videos. Because I got more like personal in that video than usual, and it's just, yeah, that was like a very heartfelt video, and I put a lot of passion into it. Yeah, so I'm glad you like that. And a lot of these new, like my new style of videos ideally will maintain that passion. It just won't be as highly produced, right? That doesn't really help me collect information. I didn't finish reading your comment. But for videos like yours that I'm interested in, that doesn't really help me collect the information I want to hear. Okay, so I think I made the right assumption before even finishing reading what you said through those 2 separate comments. So yeah, to reiterate what I thought you said, yeah, so you like to watch my videos because it's condensed information, and most like videos that are condensed like or highly edited don't have a lot of information that you want to hear, but mine do. Is that what you're getting at? The Lego community is amazing. It is, yeah. Let's see. Can we all agree? Oh my goodness. Republic Studs fell off. Well, I will say I don't agree with the direction that he's going with his channel and channels, I guess, with Studs. I don't think it's healthy mentally. But it is working out financially for him if that's what matters to him. I guess he's succeeding in that way. I'm not going to get too much into that, but like, I mean, he's succeeding to an extent. Like he's succeeding financially. And if that's his goal, then, you know, we did, however, I will say we did talk a lot in both my video and this stream about how money isn't everything. So take that how you will. StarTech, welcome to the stream. He says, hey bro, just joined. I think you need to do whatever you feel like doing. It's your channel and it's your decision to make. I'll be here through it all though. Love your vids. Okay, dude, StarTech, thank you so much, man. That means a lot. Like, just, yeah, you're saying that just, it really, every time someone says something along the lines of that, like you said that in your own way, your own special way. And every time I hear someone say that in their own special way, it's like, it means a lot. It's like, it's a person just showing their support. I don't know, man. It's hard to describe. I don't know. I hope me just trying to say what I want to say, like, shows my heart. And I just want to pour my heart back out to you for just reciprocating that love back to you, man. Like, that means a lot. Let's go. You can make gym content, dude. Honestly, I could like make some like gym videos. I don't think I'm gonna be passionate enough to stay consistent in that. But if I might test things out, right? Like, let's say I go on TikTok and start making like a couple gym TikTok videos, right? Like, TikTok is a good place to test things out like that. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. Wild idea, build an army on a budget. Top 3 Lego YouTubers, 1 Daily Brick, 2 MicahNike, 3 M&R Productions. Let's freaking go, dude. I'm number 2. I'll take that, man. I'll take that. But yeah, build an army on a budget. I think I haven't explicitly labeled my videos that, but a lot of my army building videos, like where it's like a challenge-oriented army building video, a lot of those videos are on a budget. Like, each clone is like cheap to buy, but I have to hand make it. So that's what makes it hard, right? That's what makes the video interesting, because yeah, absolutely it's cheap, but it's hard to make the minifig. So yeah, I think like that's something that's kind of already in my channel's DNA. I don't think I would make that exact like building armies on a budget. I don't know if I'd have a video similar to that title, but I don't think it's out of what am I trying to say? I think it's very possible that I could do a video somewhat related to like building an army on a budget in the future. Not to say it's confirmed, but it's possible. Hoarder has to head out. He says, have a great evening. Smash that like button. Let's freaking go, dude. Thank you, Hoarder. I appreciate you being here. You've been here for the whole stream, and it's almost been like 3 hours. What? That's crazy. Yeah, thanks for being here, man. Hey, Micah, opinions on the Jonas Brothers? I also saw their Instagram earlier that one of their latest concerts, someone showed up wearing a Stormtrooper helmet. The Jonas Brothers love Star Wars. I will say this. I don't listen to the Jonas Brothers. um but I have heard their stuff before. I mean, they're pretty mainstream, so I probably like heard it casually on the radio. But yeah, I did not know they were Star Wars fans. Confirmed. So you're gonna keep your minifig shop going? I'm thinking of closing it down. Okay, the date I have in my head on closing it down, or sorry, that's I should answer your question first. I am going to close it down. And the date I have in mind for that is December 1st is kind of my in-head date. I don't know what day of the week that would be. So that's the thing. I'm thinking like the first would be Monday. I might be able to close it down on that day. Like it would be like sometime early December. I think it might be the first. And I've been considering putting that up on my website, but I just got to commit to it. Maybe I should just put it up on my website. Yeah. That I'm gonna, just to be transparent, just so that people know the cutoff date, so that, you know, I don't think the price might not increase or might not decrease anymore, guys. Cause I know it's been progressive, like, oh, it's 20% off, 30% off, 40% off. Oh my goodness, is it gonna go 50% off? Well, I don't know if it will go 50% off before I close it. So just make sure that you buy stuff. If you want to buy anything from my website, just make sure to buy it before December 1st, because that's the date. That's the date I'm planning on closing it down. At least in my head, that's the date I have in mind. So don't wait till it's too late. But like I said before with Lego, if a set retires, I would recommend just out of sight, out of mind. It's retired. Don't even think about it anymore. If you don't feel bad about, like, if you missed out on one of my products, don't take it to heart. Don't be like, oh dude, I missed out. I oh no, I got to buy it on the aftermarket, or like I'm going to beat myself up because of that. No, don't beat yourself up. It like, you can decal your own minifigures too. Yeah. I loved your shop. Yeah. Sad that it's going away. Yeah, and hey, that means a lot to me that you loved it, because you know, it is something I worked hard on. So I'm glad that, like, I don't like that you're sad, but I'm glad that you appreciate it too, because like I said, I spent a lot of time on it. You know, I spent a good chunk of my life on it. You know, I spent this is going to be 2 years almost that I've operated the website for, and I made a whole video on it. I've made many videos promoting it. I've made many minifigures for the website. I've put my blood, sweat, and tears into it, and yeah, it didn't really work out, and like financially didn't work out, but also like enjoyment wise, it didn't work out either. But like, my point is, I am appreciative that you loved the website. Do you think opinions are ruining the Star Wars community? Elaborate, Gio. 'Cause sometimes it's the lack of opinions that could be ruining the Star Wars community. Like the lack of the opinions of the general public, because they're just folding to the opinions of people on the internet who have a lot of influence. But also, you could go the perspective of very opinionated content being the problem, or lack of opinionated content being the problem, where someone's like putting out their fake opinion so that they can just conform to the norms of society, or generate rage bait that generates views. So it's a very complicated question. Good question. Oh my goodness, I keep dropping this. I didn't buy anything because I'm UK, but man, that's painful. Yeah. If I would have kept going, I probably would have expanded to the UK by now. And I'm sorry that it didn't get to you guys. Yeah. It's unfortunate. yeah, if I were to expand to international now, I don't think it'd be worth it because there could be some potential problems that would just not be worth resolving for what would be like not the benefits I would gain would not outweigh the pain that I'd potentially have to go through to start doing international shipping. Like there's growing pains that comes with international shipping that I feel like it's too late now to expand for. Yeah. But yeah, I do kind of like I said, if I was able to keep going, or if I chose to keep going with this, yeah, I probably would have expanded to international by now, because I know a lot of you guys. There's someone who made, I can't remember who it was. Was it Rex and Cody Productions or someone who made like a video on a bunch of people who don't ship to Australia, and they're like, it's like him and his brother or something, and they're just like, bro, why doesn't this person ship to Australia? Dude, they make such good stuff. And I was featured in the video, and like they were complaining about my website, and I was enjoying it so much because they weren't complaining about my website being terrible or my products being terrible. They were complaining that I didn't ship to them. And I'm like, dude, I respect that so much, that you are so disappointed that I am not able to ship to you because you like my products that much. If you're that disappointed, that shows how much you love like my products and possibly my channel and me as a person. Maybe like they just want to support. And yeah, that goes to anyone international outside the US. I hear you, and I wish I could have made it work. But yeah, dude, that video was so wholesome, man. That was so wholesome. So like, even though you could technically argue they were hating on the website, bro, I loved it. I loved it. I think people are too negative about things. Elaborate. I would love to hear in depth about that. What kind of things? I'll definitely miss your website. It has some nice stuff. Yeah. It'll be, you know what? Let me just show what I still have on it, because there are still a lot of products that you can get. Oh, I guess it's 30% off right now. I said 40% off. I'm at 30% off. But yeah, we still have the Commando George shields. Those are really cheap now. Those are $2.80. That's actually pretty cheap. Oh my goodness, dude, this 501st realistic style clone trooper. That's $10, $10.15. That's crazy. CAC helmets, $2.50. Those retail on CAC's website for $4. Then Captain Rex, both Captain Rexes, $15.40. Those are very cheap as well. Especially this one, dude. This one, I mean, this is like the version that Lego made back in the day, dude. This is insane. Like this, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's literally just an upgraded version of the one that Lego made that costs like $200 or whatever. So yeah, that's good. How many are in stock for that one again? 5 in stock of that. And how many in stock for this one? Is it gonna load? 4 in stock. Okay, so we still have some, but you know, I don't have infinite stock, guys. And then Elite Trooper, oh my goodness. So this one, just above $11, is $11.20. Okay, $11.20. One left in stock. That's almost gone. There's only one left. Oh, Camino security helmets. These are, how much are these supposed to be? Are they supposed to be like $3? I can't remember what the retail price is on GCC's website, but they don't sell them anymore, to my knowledge. So I think I might be the only person who is able to, you can buy from in bulk if you need a lot of these, or you can just buy a couple or one. But yeah, 48 in stock. So you can buy that if you want. And then yeah, Jonak Toys arms for pretty cheap. That's like $2.50 pretty much if you round up 5 cents. Also my Sig Fig, dude. My Sig Fig. Yeah. $17.50. That is the lowest it has ever been, and it might be the lowest that it will ever be. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the extra stock when I'm done with them, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'll just keep them to myself, I guess. I don't freaking know. But yeah. There's Becky for you guys. What else? What else is worth highlighting? Ooh, dude, $7 for a random minifig, guys. Okay, these are like the old minifigs that I made back in the day. 21 left in stock, only 21. I started with over 100 of these. I think there was probably like 120. And now they're only $7. And yeah, these may be older minifigs that I made back in the day, but the quality is still decent. Yeah. But oh yeah, also, dude, helmets? Do you like the look of any of these helmets? Because I mean, not all of these helmets are still in stock because there's 24 left. But like, dude, like that is unheard of to get a helmet now for $175. That being said, it is on a replica helmet. Okay, these are, or you could call it a knockoff helmet. But they're decaled by hand. Okay, so the printing is not going to be off. Unless if you get this wolf helmet, which the printing is like a little, not printing, but like the decals are a little bit, maybe I did a bad job on that. But other than that, I think that helmet sold too. That helmet sold. I don't have this helmet anymore. So there we go. Maybe you don't have to worry about the printing being off anymore. I think most of them are like recolored visors, which if you're into that, you got a like really good chance of getting that, or Stormtrooper helmets, or I think maybe these are left. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys are wanting to buy those, there we go. Just thought I'd give you those options. Oh, Mr. Bob person, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Bob? And the other point of view just hated on, okay, Gio's elaborating on what he said before. For example, MNR is mad about silver visors on Super Commandos, and it causes a split in the community rather than sharing his opinion, saying, this is technically wrong, and saying he doesn't like it. On the other point of view, is just hating. And the other point of view is just hated on, even though it's so minor of a detail and is technically accurate. Some sources and look nicer. Yeah, so I guess like what you're getting at, is it people are very opinionated and they want people to treat their opinions like facts? Is that where you're getting at? Because yeah, M&R Productions can get a little bit to that extreme. And I personally like disagree with that. But like, that's not to say I respect them any less. It's just like a personal, like, I don't agree with like you saying, bro, you have to like, I don't know. I would say like that's my opinion. And like, if I say it's factually, this is better, I'm usually joking. Like, I have strong opinions on OG clones being so good, but if someone disagrees with me, I'll be like, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It's just I disagree with you. And if I do say they're wrong, I'm usually joking. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Reaper. Yo, welcome to the stream. What did I miss? I would buy one of those, but $5 shipping is out of my budget. Yeah, understandable. If you're not able to buy from the website because of financial reasons, you're good, dude. You're okay. But what did you miss? Basically, I was answering questions about the video. About I think, yeah, were you at the premiere yesterday? I can't remember if you were or if you commented afterwards. Oh yeah, you were at the premiere. Yeah, I remember you in the chat now. But yeah, yesterday's premiere, that video, Basically, I'm just elaborating more on it and giving more info and answering questions on that. OG clones are beautiful. Let's go. Yes. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Dude, I am glad you agree with me on that. It's actually to a point where it's super nitpick. Yeah, like too much of nitpicking. Yeah, because like, okay, accuracy I can understand, but if you're never satisfied, I don't think it's like possible for Lego to consistently make things 100% accurate while also being stylistically unique, right? Like, yeah. So I'm not saying Lego should stop trying being accurate at all. Like major inaccuracies are bad. But things like the OG clone visor, technically inaccurate, but it has a function, right? Or if you're going like the other way where it's like, oh, I don't like how Lego removed this and it's a subjective thing. It doesn't have anything to do with accuracy. And you're saying my opinion is right. And it's not an opinion. It's just I'm right, you're wrong. Then that would also be going too far. In my opinion. There we go. See what I did there? We put on the tinted glasses for our Lord and Savior Eminor and be brain rot scream at Lego zombies. Whoa. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm not gonna even comment on that. That's it's probably a hot take, isn't it? Let's see, phase 1 or phase 2 of clones. I personally prefer phase 2, but I think phase 1 are underrated because there's not a lot of people who like them. I think more people should like them, if that makes sense. Hot take, OG clones are based off 2003 Clone Wars miniseries. That could, I've heard that theory before, and I don't think that's far off. I think that could be true. There's a chance it could be true. Because, hey, around the same time, could be right. Let's see. What's your opinion on RP2? RP2, they look nice. They look accurate. It's not my favorite style. Will would be like, clip that, someone clip that. Micah loves RP2. They look nice. They look cool. They look accurate. But I like other styles more. Like OG, I like more. And then 2020 style, I feel like is a great, like, value wise compromise. Like you can be value, high versatility. It has high value because of the versatility. Let me explain. Versatility of 2020 style minifigs. They can work with both animated style mocks and realistic style mocks, or just media. They can work with 2020 style, they can work with realistic style media and animated style media. So let's say something that was both in the Clone Wars and in live action, or a scene that was, let's say you're making like a planet that appeared in both live action and animated, right? So both the Clone Wars and like Revenge of the Sith or something. Let's say it's like Felucia. You're making a mock on Felucia, and you want to have like scenes from both like the show and the movie, right? So if the 2020 style wasn't a thing, you'd have to go separately and go, okay, I'm going to go realistic style over here and animated style over there. That ruins the cohesiveness of the mock. It's conflicting styles on the same mock versus 2020 style. Oh, I'm just going to do it all in 2020 style because then it's more up to interpretation. People can be like, oh yeah, this is based on like Revenge of the Sith, or oh, this is based off of it doesn't have to. Basically, it's opening up the media from the animated media and realistic style media can now intermingle through that one style. Boom, love it. That's good. So that's what I appreciate about that. And because of that, you're also getting higher value for your money. Realistic style clones can only be used in live action movie stuff. Animated style clones only can be used in Clone Wars stuff. Yeah. So unless if you don't give a crap, and that's fine. But that being said, if you're making stuff for an audience, you might get a lot of crap for that. So a lot of people I think has a common preference for like realistic style with realistic style and like animated style with animated style. I don't know. That's what I'm getting at. For me, I'm growing out of my you're growing out of your Lego phase, but I'm gonna decal my first clone, then probably start phasing out of Lego. Really, it's got out of hand at this point. Rip Gold clone, his decals fell off. Oh yeah, I saw what you posted in the Discord about that, Reaper. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's hard to look at. I didn't respond to it, but I did see it. And yeah, you tried to save it, but it didn't work. Yeah, sorry about that, man. That's rough. And you said you're phasing out of Lego. Is that what you said? Talk more about that, because yeah, what are your reasons for that? Do you just realize like you don't like it as much as you did before? Yeah, it's a hot take for the brainless zombies. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna jump down in the comments a little bit. Y'all just don't know the truth. CAC is a great way to get a detailed minifigure of a clone you like. CAC, yeah, that's one way. It really depends on your preferences. If you would rather have something be more accurate to the source material and have more detail than Lego can provide, then CAC is your brand. But if you love the Lego style and you want your custom minifigs to blend with your official minifigs, then there's a lot of other companies for that. I can't even begin to list like all the other companies that are for that. I guess for clones, just the go-to is GCC. I'll say that. But there's a bunch of other brands, and I've worked with a lot of them. Let's see. CAC. Oh wait, I just read that. I never said CAC was great. I just said they were out of touch. Wait, huh? Did I mess up big? What the heck? GCC is for Lego-like clones with less detail. Yes, and you save money that way by paying for less detail because they don't have to print on the like weird sides of like the legs and the torso that Lego doesn't do. So it is cheaper that way. Or if it is the same price, then it has like accessories and stuff, and it has like other things added on, or like unique molds and yeah, stuff like that. That's wait. Mainly price and loss. Oh, so Reaper's responding to why he isn't as much into Lego anymore, or he feels like he's falling out of his passion for Lego. Mainly price and loss of passion for it. Used to be fun to collect Lego sets. You like now, if you want my childhood sets, I'll have to blow thousands of dollars. That is very valid. That is actually very valid. So losing passion for it, that's just something that happens. But the money, I can't speak to that. But the money thing, oh my goodness, yeah. Lego is, I fear that Lego is turning into a rich person hobby, which is ridiculously dumb. Yeah. Oh, Joey, welcome to the stream, by the way. It's been a while. Dude, are you Joey from like how many years ago? I don't know. Like Joey, who is really silly Billy in the chat, dude. Because if that's you, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And I remember you. Okay, but anyway, yeah, the price things in the Lego, like the Lego market is just, oh my goodness, so bad. Like Lego itself is jacking up the prices. The aftermarket on sets is just absolutely crazy because people are so sentimental. If people were less sentimental, the sets on the aftermarket would go down in value. Right? Because less people would be like, oh, dude, I got to get this set because I missed out, and I got to get 50,000 like sets that all cost like $100 a piece because I didn't get them back in the day, and I'm nostalgia driven, and like, sure, that's valid for like a couple sets, but don't go to the extreme and do that for like every single set, dude. So if collectively as a community we started caring less about the sets that we don't have and caring more about like being content with what we do have, the aftermarket would correct. Theoretically, in my opinion. But like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen because it's hard to correct so many people in their from their old ways. Oh, Joey, you're confirming that's you? Oh my gosh, dude. Joey, I remember you. And it has been a while. Dude, what's up? How have you been? That's awesome. Disconnected is trying to get Red Mill Fordo. Fordo from Red Mill. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Fordo in general, like, is just a like. I like to assign. So with custom minifigs, a big factor to me, beyond aesthetics, to why I like buy certain customs or want certain customs, is like because of the practicality of it, right? So let's say there's a minifigure that Lego should have made but they didn't. For example, Fordo. A lot of people want Fordo, and a lot of people know who Fordo is. I only recently understood that because I thought he was underrated because not a lot of people watch the 2003 Clone Wars, but apparently even some people who maybe don't even watch the 2003 Clone Wars still know who he is. I don't know, somehow. But Fordo, anyway, Fordo, well-known character that Lego hasn't made, and a super cool character that is very highly rated and a lot of people like. That has more value to me than an aesthetically good-looking figure. That being said, I would need Fordo to be well-made and to look aesthetically cool. But if there's like a minifig that like is not canon and has never, I guess Fordo isn't canon, but like has never appeared in any sort of Star Wars media and it's just made up by like a fan, and sure, the design looks cool, but I don't like have any connection to it, that lowers my like willingness to buy it compared to something like Fordo. So let's say there's like a I don't know, like a LeBron James clone troop. Okay, that would actually be kind of cool. But let's say there's just a random like blue and white and purple clone trooper, right? That's called the Hello Clone Trooper. All right? That one, it's like, what? Or okay, I guess a practical example. This is not to diss on GCC at all. I like their minifigures that they're coming out with, or I don't like all of them, but they still are making good ones. But this one of them I wasn't interested in is like the what's it called? Why am I blanking on the name? Because I didn't look into it very much. The Assassin Clone Trooper. That one is not canon. I didn't have any connection to the figure. So that's why I didn't want to pick it up. However, something like Namek and Fireball, Obviously, I'm going to want Namek and Fireball, okay? Because those Lego didn't make, dude. That would have been cool if Lego made them. They're cool looking figures too, and they're canon. They appeared in the Bad Batch, and everyone is very curious about those minifigures, or about those characters in general. So that's a very, like, oh my goodness, dude. And the fact that the market hadn't really made those minifigs yet, oh my goodness, dude. Especially not pad printing people. I had to get them, right? I knew Fordo from, like, YouTube, mostly P2 before someone, I think was you, said it was on Disney Plus. Oh, dang, really? Okay, so Cross Airborne, do you think people hear about Fordo before the 2003 Clone Wars, and then that's how they discover the 2003 Clone Wars? Is that a fair assessment? Dang. But yeah, guys, I just realized the stream has been going for over 3 hours, and my voice is killing me. But it was fun, guys. It was fun. Thank you so much for hearing me out on all this, and I'm excited for the changes coming to the channel. We're gonna be more authentic on this channel, and I really don't know what's to come, but I know that whatever happens, like, I'm gonna, like, I have a more healthy relationship with making videos now. So thank you so much for being in support on that, and being willing to hear me out on all these things, and being curious and answering and asking questions. And this stream has been more down to earth and deep than a lot of my other streams, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being willing to engage in deeper conversations. And I'm just full on yapping right now because I'm passionate about what I'm doing, dude. 3 freaking hours, 3 hours and 15 minutes of just pure joy and fun that I've been having on this stream. Thank you for making it happen, guys. I'm going to end it on this high note. Stay positive and have a great day. I'll see you in the next video or stream. Whatever happens, happens. Stay positive and have a great day.